What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl, Monique Nicole, and I am back with another video. Before we get started, honey, if you are new to my channel, please make sure you are subscribed. Go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Right there. While you're at it, go ahead and click the thumbs up button to like this video. It is an easy and free way to help support my channel, y'all. We are trying to grow this year. Y'all say it with me. Grow. Okay. Okay. So y'all already know what it is, baby. It is Wednesday night. You already know what it is. It is relationship talk with Momo. Ooh, did I just come up with my segment name? Relationship talk with Monique Nicole or relationship talk with Momo. What do y'all like? Let me know in the comment section, please. Okay, who we got tonight? We got what? OT? Now, OT, I need you to stay for this, brother. I need your opinion. Even though we don't always see eye to eye, I love your honesty. And, I rock with you. So please stay for a little bit. My boy DeMarcus, always supporting us. Oh my gosh, I love you, DeMarcus, for real. Oh, my boopy, One Shot Gaming, Harlem in the building. Okay, we got Derry V, Matthew Wilson, Black Men Don't Cheat. Okay, brother, I support. I mean, hey, some of y'all don't cheat. I'll say that, but we gonna get into it a little bit. Y'all know that's very spicy, and I'm really looking forward to having the dialogue with my panel as well as the audience. So I have a couple people backstage. We got two more coming. So let me bring up my people. Of course, y'all know her. She supports everybody. And she has her own freaking channel. So y'all need to show her some love. It is my girl, Monique 69 Ways Johnson.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, boo. Thanks for joining me tonight.
Yeah, no problem, girl.
Yes, and then we have another guest. You guys do not know her. She is actually a personal friend of mine, and she is here this evening to give us some insight, okay? My girl, Mrs. J, because she's married, okay? She's a married woman. Mrs. J is in the building.
She's married
Hey
now.
everybody, I'm a kept woman, honey. Kept,
She's a
kept.
kept woman, honey.
Okay, Kip.
Y'all so crazy. Listen, y'all, we're gonna have a fun show tonight. Everybody, grab a drink, grab a snack, come on right back. Please chat. I want y'all to be very interactive. I want y'all to share your opinions, even if they are different than mine. You guys know I welcome it. Now, I'm gonna let you know if I agree or not, but it's all love on my platform. So please come in, get comfortable, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Okay. Let's see. I got two more people coming. I'm trying to give them a minute before I start. So let's do something that I really want to start implementing on my channel, especially during these segments. We're going to have what I call a mental health check-in, which I'm going to go around. It don't have to be that deep, y'all. This is just a simple, how are you doing? How is your day? How are you feeling? You don't have to get that deep. You can keep it very surface level, but I am an advocate for mental health. And I just thought it would be nice to kind of insert that in every now and again. So to break the ice, I will start with myself. Mental health check-in. Today, I've been having a good day. Honestly, I've been having a good week. It's going by really fast, which is crazy. Like, I don't know how we're May 22nd. I don't know how the hell that happened, because I feel like it was just May 3rd 2 weeks ago, and now it's May 22nd. So it does give me a little anxiety, but that's okay. I'm just rolling with the punches. But overall, mental health is good. I had a therapy session this week and it went really, really well. So yeah, I just take it day by day, y'all, and just try to be positive and try to be optimistic. And even when I do have rough days, I try not to stay there. I try to just have my little moment and pick myself up and move forward. That's me. So Monique 69 Ways Johnson, mental health check-in. How are you doing this week, sister? It is Wednesday. We're halfway done with the week. Good, bad. How are you feeling?
I'm doing okay. I feel okay today. I'm just anxious. 2 more days because the school year is almost over.
Oh,
Got 2 more days.
yes.
So I'm be free.
I
Be free.
understand.
So yeah.
I definitely understand. That's a lot. Hey, that's a lot. You're almost
Mhm.
there, Sister Soldier. You're almost there, honey. Almost there. Mrs. J, mental health check-in. How are you doing this week, boo?
I'm actually doing really good. I feel good. I'm excited for the weekend. So yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right.
Yes. If you guys obviously you don't know because yeah, but me and Mrs. J are going to Vegas this weekend for a girls trip. And
Yes,
yeah, I'm excited. She planned it. I'm just tagging along.
I
Oh,
love a girls trip. I am so excited. This is so needed.
Much needed. We all need this vacation for different reasons. And yeah. I mean, can I say your real name or you don't want me to say your real name on here?
Yeah, baby. It's
Oh,
such a regular name.
okay, my girl Crystal. So I like to respect people's privacy and everything. But yeah, y'all, it's gonna be fun. So definitely tune in to the gram. Y'all know I'll be posting stuff. So
I hope you people vlogging. So
I'll be vlogging in Vegas. And then okay, we have our next person up. One of my favorite people in the whole world, and he is one of the hardest working people on YouTube, hands down. Y'all know him. We got Mr. VKJTV.
What up? How
What
we
up?
doing? What's good? Listen. If you ain't gonna give me a hand clap, I'm gonna give my own self a motherfucking hand clap.
I gave him a woo
I
woo.
just gave you a great introduction.
Just tap your toe. Say boom shakalaka, okay? Show
Not boom
love.
shakalaka.
Who is this Miss J? You marrying me off? My name is Vacay J. I got a Miss J. What's going on here? Is this you trying to hook me up? What is this?
Oh my gosh. No, this is my friend Crystal,
Hi,
who is a
Crystal.
married woman, Mrs. J.
If it's
Salute.
not Quiet Storm.
This ain't
The
quite.
Quiet Storm. Oh, yeah. What you know about the Quiet
Quiet
Storm, Mrs.
Storm.
J? What you know about that right there?
That's what your voice sound like. It's definitely giving the
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate
quiet
that.
storm here in
I
Yeah.
appreciate
Atlanta.
it. I
And then we
appreciate
have our last guest for the night. Y'all know her, my girl, Shayna. Has a
it.
dope
Yo.
YouTube channel. Listen, y'all gotta check out Shayna be working, okay? She covers a
Mhm.
lot of the similar things that I do, a lot of reality TV, pop culture, stuff like that, TV shows. So y'all please check my girl out as well. Okay. Hi, boo.
Hey. Oh, I'm not too late then. I was like, oh, I'm late.
You're not, I mean, y'all are a little late today. It's okay though. It's okay. But I was stalling and it's all good. We had
All right.
fun. So I'm doing this new thing, guys, where I have mental health check-ins on my platform. I was telling the other panel, like, it doesn't have to be that deep. You can keep it surface level. I'm just asking, how has everyone's week been thus far? It is Wednesday. We're halfway to Friday. How is everyone doing? I will start with you, Jay. Mental health check-in. How are you doing this week, brother?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. And, people always ask me that, like, yo, how you doing? How you doing? And I have to tell the truth. Like, I live in
Yes.
Vegas. I'm always having a good time. So I am doing very, very well. Don't hate, Monique. Don't hate. I mean,
I
69
can't
ways.
say.
Nope.
Yeah, OT. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's what they
Yep.
say. And Shayna, mental health check-in. How has your week been thus far?
It's been good. It's flying by. I can't believe it's Wednesday already. So
I know. I was just saying that earlier. Yeah.
I'm
it's
excited.
breaking, so mood shifting.
Yeah. DeMarcus. Shout out to DeMarcus. Like I said earlier, he is very loyal. He shows us so much support and he has the best questions. DeMarcus asked me, Monique Nicole, do you believe in polygamy? See, that's not my ministry. That's for some people, but nah, not for me though. Sorry. Not over here. But it's cute for some people, no judgment, but that's not my ministry. Thank you for the question, though. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Well, I'm gonna do a little icebreaker situation that I think you guys will find very funny. I was on the gram and I found this. I found this really funny video. Hold on, child. Where is it, baby? Come on, Instagram. Don't screw me over now. Okay, here we go. I think it's funny. So let's take a little listen before we dive into the heavy stuff. Okay. Let's see. Share screen. Okay.
You find this cat. I can't find it nowhere. Pussycat, kitty.
Sean, what the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to find a cat.
Cat, Sean, what cat?
That cat that you and that girl was fighting over last night.
Sean, ain't no cat in here, Sean. What are you talking about? Ain't no cat.
Yes, it is, because I kept hearing you ask that girl who Pussycat it was, and she said yours. So how would you buy a cat and not tell me at all?
I didn't buy. Oh, my. Sean, go to your damn room. You move your room down the hallway, man. I'm tired of you coming to you never do what you're talking about. Ain't no cat in here.
You trying to be listening to your conversation? I'm just trying to save the cat. From you eating it. I heard you tell that girl you was going to eat her cat last night.
Sean, go to hell in your room now. Go to your room. You always in my conversation, never know what you're talking
Man,
about.
all I'm saying is, if you want to eat some cat, it's a Chinese store right across the street.
Get your ass out of here.
The Chinese store, though. The Chinese store.
There's a Chinese store off the street. Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to see the cat.
Oh, there were so many funny lines from that video. I'm sorry, y'all. That shit.
You see what they got me doing, Ashley? You see they over here what they talk about, Ashley?
Oh, word. Shout out to Ashley, my sweet perspective. She giving us the eyeballs.
I already knew what it was. I would have to get off camera and mute myself.
That was so funny. So I had to share that. I like to have a little icebreaker. Icebreakers are going to be fun, lighthearted questions.
Kitty. Here, kitty.
He said, I heard you say. I heard you say you was going to eat it.
And put my glasses back on.
All right, y'all.
Oh goodness.
Let me get professional. Let me act right. Sorry, y'all. Woo,
that was thank you for that icebreaker.
So freaking funny. So you guys, tonight gonna be a good night. OT, where you at? Come back, OT. Come back, because I want your comments. Because you be off the chain, brother. All right, y'all. So we gonna hit it with the 1-2. The 1-2 punch. I'm gonna just come out straight out the gate with it. So the first question of the night is, do all men cheat? Now, this is very, 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 very controversial. This is a hot topic. I'm going to share a video with you guys. This is how I came with this topic, that I saw this video and I said, you know what? This would be a great conversation piece. So we're going to watch the video, listen, take it in, and then I want to hear you guys' opinion on said video and said topic. So here we go. Let me present, share screen. Let's see. Okay.
Do all men cheat? yes or no question.
I think all men are capable of cheating. I can't answer yes or no.
Have all the niggas you dated cheated on you?
I lean more towards the yes, all men cheat versus the no. But I do think that men go through spurts of cheating. Like I think that you can have a man that might not cheat on you for a certain amount of time, but then he might just crash out and cheat on you one day.
Yeah, hold on.
I think so. I think men go through like spurts of like where they like want to be faithful. Like maybe your girl caught you cheating on her, right? And you were like, oh fuck.
Are you speaking from personal experience or you're just a psychic?
I'm just a psychic.
Okay.
I'm telling you, like maybe your girl caught you cheating on her and you saw your life flash before your eyes and you said, Father God, I don't want to cheat on this woman no more because I don't want her to leave me. And what do you think? And what do you think happened? You went through a spurt of like where you was like, oh, I'm good, bro. Nah, don't bring those bitches around. I'm cool. I'm not even on that right now. And you don't cheat for a while. Then one day, you cheat. And you ruin everything. And all that spurt that you went.
Do all men?
Okay. So I'm trying to test the temperature. Everybody's facial expressions, and I really can't read what y'all are thinking. So I'm gonna start with this. Does anybody want to comment on the video and what
yes.
Bia? Okay.
Yes. I want to first comment. I'm not going to go into my answer yet. I just want to give a super shout out to Bia. I couldn't even pay attention to what she was saying because she is so freaking beautiful.
She's beautiful.
So shout out to Bia. Bia, for real. Holla at your boy. That's all I wanted to say. And then you can go to everybody else.
I doubt she will holler, but yeah.
Don't be a hater. I know she ain't doing with that pussy stuff. Anyway, go ahead.
And you know what? Just an LA boy had blocked me on IG. So you wasn't even gonna watch the video if you ain't play. I know. I don't. These celebrities be blocking me, y'all. Like,
why they block you?
Of all people, block you?
Right. I've got a laundry list of celebrities that block me. Like, it's crazy.
Well, I do see you in the comments.
You be cutting up, girl. No.
You cutting up. But I'm surprised that Justin. I'm surprised.
I'm thinking that they don't see my little comment.
Girl, they see it.
Girl, you must have hit it.
Under their skin. You getting under their skin. They're like, oh my God.
All I said was he don't give people credit when he still they memes and child.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you hit.
Yeah.
You did that.
Oh.
Sometimes people can't handle the truth. That's my show. Check it out.
Well, okay. Anybody else want to comment on what Bia had to say? No? Okay. Well, let's start with our answer. Okay. She fell off. She'll probably come back. Yeah, she's in the car, so you know how that goes. Okay. So the question was, do all men cheat? Who wants to go first? Jay, I'm gonna pause on you just for a second. Let me get one of the ladies. Monique or Shayna, do you want to go? No, it's no shade. I just want to hear a lady first, then you, and then a lady.
No, I'm just pausing for you.
Oh, pause. Who wants to go first? Monique, Shayna, Monique.
Go ahead, Shayna, girl.
Okay. Not all at once. Do I think all men cheat? That's a tricky one. I want to say no. I don't think all men cheat, but I will say maybe. I think what she was trying to say, or what I was thinking Bia was going to say at first, was like they might cheat in different times in their life. Like maybe when they're younger, they're cheating, and when they're older and a little more mature, sometimes they put those player ways behind them and they stop cheating. Maybe they get it out their system and then they don't cheat anymore. So he might have cheated on you, but that don't mean he's gonna cheat on me. So, so you might think, okay, he's not a cheater. Maybe he was in the past, and he's reformed. But
but do they still mark you as a cheater if you did it once in the past, whether it's past, future, present?
Yeah, but then I don't know. How long do we hold the past against you? How long?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I love your heart.
I'm gonna just answer that because you brought up a good question. Then I'll let you go, Monique. That's a great question. I'm trying to think from my experience and stuff. I feel like if the guy I'm dating, if the last time he cheated, if it was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and more than that, I could possibly let it go because I do feel like people evolve and change. Would I have my guard up in the beginning? It's possible. I try to judge people by who they are today because I don't want nobody to judge me who the hell I was 10 years ago because I am not even the same person I was 3 years ago, let alone 5 years ago, let alone 10 years ago, right? Mm-hmm. So I try to give that grace to new people that I meet. However, I know some cheaters, like cheaters, like cheated on every chick. Like, I know some cheaters. There's and then there's levels to cheating, in my opinion. There's levels to cheating. But let me just
now you gotta explain that. You can't just say that and then yeah, like you go what do you mean? Like what?
All right, real quick. There's levels to cheating, in my opinion. I think cheating is terrible. Do not cheat on me. Do not cheat on me. Do not cheat on me. Don't cheat on me. However, I do think there's levels, okay? I'm going to give more grace to a guy who cheated like once or messed up like once. Like, depending on the situation, I might hate you for a little bit, but I might let it go. Like a Lucille and Charles. I think what Charles did was absolutely terrible and heartbreaking. And I would need time to heal. But again, I respected Charles because he admitted his wrong. Well, she caught him, but he admitted his wrong. He owned up to it. He stopped doing it. And then he tried to fix his marriage.
He's a horrible example.
Well, that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
He stopped doing it. People cut him off.
That's your opinion. For me, I'm saying I would give someone like Charles a little more grace. And that's just my opinion. Versus someone who is literally a gigolo, who is literally in the streets slinging dick to, like, there's levels to cheating. And that's just my opinion. There are levels to cheating. Do I think it's all wrong? Yes. A dude who slipped up one time I'm not going to put him on the same level as a dude that's had a full-blown affair with someone for 2 years or cheated on every single girlfriend he ever had versus the dude that cheated once. You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean by there's levels to cheating. But back to the original question, Monique, 69 ways. Do you think all men cheat?
No, I don't think all men cheat. But do they have the potential to do so? Absolutely. I don't put nothing past nobody. There's always going to be that option waiting out there for them when they decide to do so. So I don't think all men cheat, but they absolutely have the potential to do it.
Jay, I'm gonna go since you're the only guy here. I'm gonna let you go last, okay? So we can end with the male perspective. Is that okay? Okay.
I thought you already went, but yeah, go ahead.
No, I didn't. It was like a sub category conversation. Okay. So, do all men cheat? I don't think all men cheat. I think 80% do. Maybe 70. Let me be nice. I think 70% of men cheat. But I think there's 30% of like really good men who are very loyal, honest, and don't cheat. I've had relationships where I did not have to worry about infidelity. Like, I have been with very trustworthy men, and I'm thankful for that. I've also been cheated on. So I've had both. You get what I'm saying? I've had both. I've been cheated on, and then I've also had very loyal men in my life. So that's why I don't think all men cheat. I think a high percentage of men cheat. Yes, I think a very high percentage of men cheat. But I think there are a percentage of men who are good men, who are loyal, who are honest, trustworthy, transparent, and I'm very appreciative of those men, and I will always give those men credit for being honest. Jay, take it away.
Dum dum dum. Okay. Thank you, ladies, for being honest and being nice and being sweet, and I appreciate that. I just saw your comment. Do all men cheat? No. Black men don't cheat. No. Okay. Yeah, I had to say it. All men don't cheat. Of course, I agree with y'all. Everybody, men have the potential because we talking about men, right? Everybody has the potential, but it's specifically men. Yes, we have the potential. Now, do younger men most likely cheat than older men? No, because older men can cheat just the same way, right? Can a mature man who has, who comes from a good family, right? Got two parents, and his name is Clarence, right? And he grew up and all of that, and he was raised by some good people, right? And he is taught, you know what, son, you find a good woman, you go and get a job and get a career, and then you go get married and have babies, right? And he's taught the right way. Does he have a potential to cheat? Yep. Yep. Listen, we all got a potential to cheat. There's some men, and I don't know if this is going to take you somewhere else, Monique, but I'm just going to put this out there.
Okay.
There are some young men, and I'm talking like junior high school. Let's go there. Now, when they were in junior high school, they wasn't getting no girls, yo. They wasn't. They didn't have girlfriends. They didn't go through that. And then they got older and became successful and all this and that, right? So they never had girls. They never had experiences with a lot of girls. And then they get to the point where they're like successful, or they kind of feeling themselves, smelling themselves. And then because they didn't have a lot of sex, you would call them sexually immature.
Mm-hmm.
So while they have been taught, hey, go out, find a good woman, stick with that woman, do what you need to do, right? Get married, right? Lock it down, stay with her. Because they are sex immature, sometimes they cheat because they are not disciplined enough to say, hey, you know what? I'm with this woman, but this booty over here, oh my God, is calling my name. And they just go for it. And some men fall to the pressure, right? Some men fall to the pressures of society, of Instagram, of whatever the case is. And some men just don't have the discipline to do it. Again, I'm talking about younger men. And then there are older men who did hold it down, who did get married, who did go through all of this and that, right? And then their divorce happens. And then they're saying, hey, I tried to make it work. So let me go out here and get with this girl, get with that girl. Let me try to have a girlfriend over here. And then, you know what? I don't care. I'm not married anymore. And they kind of give up on just like being monogamous, right? That's the word, monogamous.
Mm-hmm.
So going back to the original question, I see you, Matthew. I'm not making it convoluted. Do all men cheat? No. That's it.
Okay, thank you. I'm not laughing at you.
No, I'm laughing at her. I see her comment. Always hate. But you gotta love me? Okay, I love you too.
Right. It's all love. It's all love.
You ain't gonna get a simple answer all the time, okay?
You know, my channel I try to make my channel all about love, positivity.
And we can't all agree on the same thing. It'd be
and
boring.
We're not gonna all
it would be.
It'd be boring. I want no boring.
I don't want us to all agree, but
Yeah.
what I try to be intentional about, I want it to be a safe space for everybody.
Yeah.
And if we do disagree, I just want us to like be respectful. No,
respectful.
it's okay to. You can have healthy debates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We can definitely debate some stuff. Okay, so we got camera. We're giving Crystal. We're giving face. You're on mute, boo.
Pause.
Yes, I'm a good face.
Hey, beautiful. Okay, honey. I'm happy you're here because you is a married woman. So the topic is, do all men cheat? I don't know if you were able to hear everyone. I know you popped out, so probably not. But Your perspective. Yeah. Do all men cheat? Please elaborate. Go as deep as you want.
I mean, do all women cheat? I think you gotta have somebody to cheat with. So, it takes two to tango at the end of the day.
That's another topic.
I feel like but that's my stance. My stance is if we say do all men cheat, then at the same time we have to hold ourselves to the fire and say that all women cheat because they gotta have somebody to cheat with at the end of the day. I don't think all men cheat.
Well, Crystal, to counter that, and I hear you. As a woman, we know there are some dusty, trifling, scallywags, home wreckers out here.
Mm-hmm.
However, we also know that there are women who do get lied to and are not aware that certain men are married. I have seen it firsthand. So I'm willing to have that conversation for sure. Because y'all, I like to keep it very fair on my channel. And we might go there tonight. I'm feeling a little spicy, so we might go there tonight. But let's focus on the men for right now.
I don't think all men cheat, though. Sincerely, I don't think all men cheat. I think it's easy to say that all men cheat. But there's some really great guys out there who don't indulge in those activities.
Yep.
And everything. But yeah, I'm gonna be the controversial one for sure.
I love it. I don't know if you heard, we all pretty much said similar things. As far as the ladies, we all said that no, all men don't cheat. I said no, all men don't cheat, but I think 70% do. I think a lot. You can shake your head, Jay. I think a lot of men cheat, but I also think there are a lot of good. Y'all don't have to agree with me. I said there are also a lot of good men. I've been with men. Obviously, we had issues. That's why I'm not with them anymore. But I've been with men where cheating was not an issue. I have been with men who have been loyal to me. And I respect that. And I'm thankful for that positive experience. That's why for me, I'll get into another time. I don't want to get too much in my personal life. But for me, my issues with men isn't like cheating. That's not my big issue. I have other issues with men from my past, but cheating isn't that's not my issue. I have other friends who have been cheated on really terribly. So for them, that's their trigger. Like I said, I've been cheated on too, but I've also been with men who are very loyal. So that's why I say, no, not all men cheat, but I do feel like a lot do. I feel like a lot of men do. And we're not going to pretend. I feel like it's again, I'm not saying all men before y'all jump down my throat. I am not saying all men, but we are not going to sit here and pretend that it is not, what's the word? We're not going to pretend like it's not this, not a cultural thing, but it's like I don't know. I feel like it's in some of y'all's DNA. We're not going to act like within the male community there's not this thing of, oh dude, you smashed your girl, oh bet, yeah, oh you cheating on your girl, I mean, oh well, she bet. We're not going to pretend you're talking to a girl who used to be, in college I used to have a group of guy friends and I was the only female friend. So I've been privy to a lot of conversations. And again, I'm not saying every single man in the world. I'm not saying that. So please don't nitpick at me about the percentage. And I'm just saying a lot of men fucking cheat. And a lot of times it's accepted within men. A lot of times it's accepted. In comparison to females, I feel like women, we check each other a little more than men do. We check each other. At least I do. I'm the friend where if I feel like you got a good man and you out here doing some trifling shit, I'm gonna be like, yo, friend, that's not cool. I know a lot of dudes, I'm not saying all, I know a lot of dudes that if they found out their homeboy was cheating on their girl, they have that bro code, and baby, that bro code is something fierce. And I'm gonna put a pin on it because Jay about to jump out his seat. Go ahead, Jay, brother. What you got for me?
Bruh, you super capping right now because you probably talking about Atlanta or Georgia, okay, with that 75%. Because y'all know, listen, I lived in Georgia, okay? I lived in Lawrenceville. I know the environment. I know how they get down. I know it's the men. Listen, when you talk about cheating, you talking about men cheating with men, okay? You know what I'm saying? You talking about your man cheating on somebody with another man. You know what I'm saying? You talking all that. Yo, it may be in your experience, and I'm not going to take anything away from your experience. I got you. Just the same way there is a bro code, there is a sister code too. I'll tell you that.
There is.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit. I've seen situations where sisters would say would make up a plan with another sister. Okay, look, this is how you gonna do it. This is how you gonna cheat on him, and this is how you gonna get his money at the same time, and then drop him like a bad habit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dog. Like it. You talking about 75%? Yeah, it's 75% on the women's side too. So let's go there. You know what I'm saying? Let's for real go there. Because honestly, dog, like it's probably at this point equal. I mean, again, I don't know what region you're talking about. I know there's some great men. I know some great men who are married, never cheated on their wife. Been married, been high school sweethearts. They holding it down. They got kids. They doing all of that good stuff. And I do know guys that cheated too. But at the same time, you said it in the beginning. There are people that you ain't gonna hold accountable for something that they did 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, they cheated. Yeah, they cheated. I got you. But you saying 75%? Nah, dog. You may in your world, it may be 75%, but I don't agree. I maybe 55%. I'll give it that.
World. I mean, I respect what you're saying.
But y'all got your whole squad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got your book clubs. Y'all y'all be making plans, yo. Y'all be making plans to listen. I've been in Vegas going on 3 years. I meet a lot of new people. There are groups of women, wives, who specifically come here and they told me specific, yeah, we just came here to cheat on our husbands. Straight up, going to the club. Yeah, it is what it is. That's what they do, and they do it every single year. So if you saying 65, 75, listen, we gonna go with that on the women's side too. We gotta be fair. We gonna be fair. Let's be fair.
Okay.
I'm riding with Monique. I don't agree.
Say what?
Okay.
I'm gonna ride with Monique on this one. I don't agree with that. I think generous.
I think
I'm agreeing with Quiet Storm.
Okay, well that's good. 2 for 2. So let's pause because again, I pride myself on being fair. I obviously said I think there are a lot of good men out there who don't cheat. Did I say that? Okay. However, I wasn't talking about women. Now we could definitely talk about women, but I'm focusing on the men. And I feel like a lot of times men do that. As soon as y'all catch a little bit of heat, it becomes, oh, but women do this too. Oh, y'all do that too.
Listen, I ain't do that in the beginning. I really didn't do that in the beginning. But when you start really going in on some like, yeah, I believe 75%.
But that was
we gotta go there. We gotta go there.
The question was, do all men cheat? And I said, no, I don't think all men cheat. I think a high percentage, okay, 65. I still think a high percentage of men cheat.
Now let me ask you this.
If we want to bring history into it, we can go back. Hold on, we can go back to the beginning. What's up?
I just got a question.
Please go ahead.
Is this percentage? You told me, okay, you got a group of men that you was around. I got it. But a lot of times I feel like the percentage part of it all is based on personal experience, and there's a lot of projection.
I just told you I've been with men who haven't cheated. I just told you.
I got you. I'm speaking in general, not you. I'm not attacking you. I'm saying in general. I'm saying in general, a lot of women have gone through cheating and maybe going through it right now. And it's like, yeah, I'm with you because I just got cheated on. So I'm gonna rock with you because that's 75%. Bruh, I'm sorry you hurt, but I can't rock. That's too high. That's just me.
Okay. I respect your opinion.
It's pretty high. It's pretty high. And are these men, is the 75% married men or is it just like men?
Just men in general. This is my opinion. This is not confirmed statistics. This is just my opinion. Take the numbers out of it. My answer is no. All men do not cheat. However, I feel like majority of men cheat. And that's how I feel. That's what I've seen my entire life from society, from everything. If we want to go back to the beginning of time, we're talking about from the beginning of time, it has been accepted for men to have multiple women, to cheat. Oh, you couldn't produce a baby? I'm going to cheat on you and have a baby with this person because you can't give me a baby. We have stories of our our grandfathers that had a side family. I'm just saying, like, if we're going to, a lot of men cheat. A lot
Why
of
are we
men
going
cheat.
back in the day? Can we keep it current? Can we keep it current? Because we know what happened back in the day. I can't control what my granddaddy did. We know. I recognize it. I recognize what you're saying. I'm not saying it's not true. Okay. I'm not saying it's not true. But can we stay current? Can we stay like today, like in the 2020s?
When we talk about current, when we watch movies, TV, film, music, culture, how often, and I'm not saying this is factual, I'm going off of what's projected. What do we see more? What do we see more? What do we see more?
We see
men
fantasy.
cheating.
We
Men
see
cheating.
somebody writing a story in a movie.
Men
That's
cheating.
what we see.
Men cheating. It is accepted.
We see what has been written in the story.
Hold on. What we're not going to do, we're not going to pretend like cheating is not accepted within the male species. That it's not accepted.
I don't accept
it. I didn't say you. I'm talking about majority. I'm talking about society. I'm talking about the bigger picture. Go ahead, Crystal. What's your opinion?
I don't feel like it's that high. I don't feel like, and then too, so I will say too, I'm very controversial on like all men. Like, I don't take dating that serious. Unless there's like real actual intentions behind it. So I don't really count those people as necessarily cheating. I just count them as, they like different items on the menu. Cause like I don't care, man or woman. I don't think that you owe too many people too much loyalty dating, unless the conversation is we're moving towards the next steps of being married, fiance. So I don't count those people.
You've been married for how long?
This summer will be 13 years, and we've been together 16 years in November.
Okay. God bless you. For me, once we become exclusive, you owe me a sense of loyalty and I owe you a sense of loyalty. I'm not playing those games. If we're casually dating, that's different. Once we are in a committed relationship, you don't just meet someone and you get married tomorrow, right? You got to build. You have to build a foundation. You have to build security. You have to build trust. So if I'm in an exclusive relationship with someone, I'm not going to allow cheating, because if we get married, then I'm going to allow cheating in my marriage. We got to build towards something, right? I'm not going to meet my guy tomorrow and get married next month. So if he cheats on me, if I'm in a committed relationship with a guy and we've been together 2 years, are you saying that he's allowed to cheat on me and that I should let it go?
I'm not saying he's allowed to cheat on you. I'm just saying I don't take those like that serious. I don't.
Okay. That's your opinion. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want people to be very free dating.
I take loyalty very serious. Again, we're not official. It is what it is. Once we become official, especially at my big ass age, no, we're not doing that, because why would I cheat on you or you cheat on me in an exclusive relationship? And then I'm supposed to think of you as my husband and you might cheat on me then too? I don't know. I don't see that. In your 20s maybe, but 35 and up, I don't think we should be cheating on each other in an exclusive relationship. Jay, are you saying to me?
Talking to the chat.
Anybody want to say anything, Shayna or Monique?
Now, I guess I do have a question on what Crystal just said. That's my daughter's name. Because I feel like that's the foundation. Like, I understand people hold marriage to a higher value than dating, but it's like if the foundation is shaky and you're cheating before, you're not going to change. People aren't just going to change because a ring is there, in my opinion. So it kind of, I'm siding with Monique on this one. If you're not faithful in the dating stage, like people don't miraculously change when they get a ring. If anything, things typically get worse. Usually, not all the time when you're married, because now they feel you won't leave. You're married now. The ring is on. So now I can freely do what I want because you accepted my cheating already before we even said I do.
Exactly. And Crystal, I'm not talking about young 21, 22, 23. I'm talking 35 and up. We are now adulthood, dating with intentions.
She just cheesing.
You got any commentary before we move on to the next thing?
Yeah, I agree with you. Loyalty is everything. I agree.
It is so big.
Loyalty is everything.
Yeah, I'm not accepting that. Like, I'm just not accepting it early on in my relationship.
Cheating is never like the way to go.
I just think as a culture, forget male versus woman. As a culture, I think we accept it way too much. Like, I think we accept it so much.
I don't know if I agree with you on that, because there's people that have gone to jail, people have gotten killed, people have gotten unalive for cheating. Yeah, we seen it on TV and we see it in real life. We see the news all the time. People getting popped.
I think more people are forgiving of it, though. We've also seen people accepting outside babies and people taking people back after they cheated 20 times.
Yeah.
I mean, they be accepting inside babies too.
I've seen that too.
Oh, I've seen that too. Yeah, that's a good
point. More accepting of it than not. I think because we talked about it a few weeks ago, women are still told at an early age, like, okay, boys will be boys, men will be men. That's just how it is. That's where that concept, I think she's trying to explain, like, that's where it comes from, where it's almost taught like a woman cheating, like, ugh, disgusting. We still have that. It's like embedded in us. I saw a podcast saying it's in their DNA to cheat. So they're justifying it like, oh, so my DNA to not be faithful and all these things. You make a choice whether you're going to cheat or not. That's a decision you make.
I think it's up to us oh yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I think it's up to us right now as we're having this conversation to kind of like move us forward. Like, can we like all agree that we have to now teach this next generation that it's not cool for, dudes to be cheating on their ladies or ladies be cheating on their men? Like, can we do our best? I mean, they got songs. Who pointed it out?
With ourselves.
Somebody pointed it out, said Sexy Red is teaching women how to cheat and all of this crazy stuff. It's in the music. It's in everything. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta guard our next generation from the BS that's being projected that has been going on for years. So it's been swept under the cover. It's been swept under the cover. Yeah, I ain't cheat on you. And ladies like, I ain't cheat on you. Y'all the best cheaters though. But we haven't. That's another subject. It was swept under the rug. Now it's being projected in movies and everything, as you said, and now we're talking about it. So what is our job now? What is our mission now to do? Are we going to keep fighting each other and saying, well, in the past it was like this and now it's the same thing? I think if we really take a mature step forward and say, listen, we got to stop this. We got to talk more about this. We got to tell the girls, if a guy is hitting on you, he likes you, that got to go. If a guy's, you know how they taught y'all, like, oh, if he hitting you, he likes you. Cut that out.
Mm-hmm.
Cut that out.
Well, that's
because
what I
if
said.
If he abusing you like that at a younger age, then he going to cheat on you and do everything against you. Let's cut that out.
Should we stop help the next generation? First, we got to help ourselves. We still arguing about 50-50 and everything else. It's like not in.
Boom.
As long as there's mistresses and people willing to cheat and help the person cheat and accept their cheating, then it's just not going to stop.
I agree with you. I agree with you. But you know what? Us, we got issues. We need therapy. All of us. Okay. Like, yeah, we could talk about it here, but we need a professional on here too. I think you need to call in a professional that knows how to deal with this on
I've talked about that.
Yeah.
I think I said that.
We need that.
When did I say that, y'all? I said that.
I'm not.
What live did I do this week? I did a live this week, and I was talking about it, and I said at some point I am going to reach out some of my friends who are therapists, because I told y'all I have a background in mental health. I worked in mental health for 3+ years.
Yeah.
I do have relationships with professional licensed therapists. So I will work it out and figure out topics that I think it would be good to have their opinion on. But I pretty much, I see everybody's point. There were valid points made on all ends, and Jay basically said when I said our society accepts cheating, all that Jay just said, that's what I meant. I literally meant that. It's in pop culture, it's in society, it's in movies, it's in music, it's on Instagram. That's what I'm trying to say. It's literally accepted as the norm, and I don't want it to be, whether it's men cheating or women cheating. And trust me, y'all, I'm not naive or ignorant. I know women cheat, and I would love to have that conversation too.
Can I add something to what you're saying? Just to add on to what you're saying.
Please.
Can we get some more like married folks to interject? Because I think the reason why a lot of us mess up in our relationships, girls, guys, or whatever the case is that we need to learn the dynamics of how to get along with each other, because there's some people that don't know the dynamics of what it takes to really keep a relationship together. I think we all need to learn something from the people that are keeping it together and have been keeping it together for years.
Jay, do you have any suggestions? Like any
Mrs. J,
you know?
She's been married, right? You said you married.
That's why I brought her.
More.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Of course, I got some.
I've been married since 1958, so you know.
Yeah, so she's like my friend in real life. That's why she's on here. I chose her to be here for a reason. Yes,
thank you.
I've already shared with y'all. I have single friends, I have married friends, I have divorced friends. So in my personal life, when I speak on things, especially marriage and stuff, it's not just Monique's opinion. I'm also listening to the guidance from my friends who have successful marriages. So that's that.
That's like, it's hard because it's like, what is a successful marriage to you? What might be successful for one might not be what my ideal marriage. So it's all subjective. And
it's subjective, but I think we can agree. I think the average person can agree on wanting. I mean, if I'm wrong, tell me. But I think the average person who's reached a certain level of growth and maturity would want to be in a marriage that there's communication, there's transparency, there's honesty, there's love, there's laughter, there's some certain fundamental things I'm sure we all would appreciate within a marriage. You know what I'm saying?
I just really want to know the methods of problem resolution. I think we can all use that.
Oh yeah,
that part.
Oh, I think we could use that on a human level. Forget romantic. Yeah. Forget romantic relationships.
But we specifically was talking about the cheating stuff. So
no, I hear you. I hear you. But I'm just saying, even aside from a romantic relationship, I think what you're speaking to, and I agree, is something I've preached about in my personal life. That is a bigger issue because I've seen many even friendships fall out because people don't have good conflict resolution skills. People let their pride and ego get in the way. People don't take constructive criticism well. People don't like confrontation. People are scared to express themselves. That is like a human thing. And I definitely want to talk about that in the future because that actually explains a lot. If you do that in friendships, you're going to do that in your romantic relationship. So a lot of times we kind of roll our eyes at friendships, but friendships are very fundamental, and your personality does come out in friendships, and that can bleed over into your romantic relationships, but this is a great.
Sometimes people switch up when they get in a relationship. They're like,
that too. That too. But I think certain characteristics of you as a person, if you suck at communicating with your friends, there's a good chance you might suck at communicating with your partner. If you're scared to have a heart-to-heart with your friend and be transparent and accept constructive criticism, chances are you're going to have a hard time doing that with your partner. That's what I've seen. That's what I've experienced. So yeah. All right, y'all. This was a great freaking topic.
I thought you had more questions. Did you?
We stayed on there pretty long.
That's what I'm like.
Yeah. That one. Yeah, subject. Yeah.
I'm not surprised, but okay. Icebreaker, shall we? Because it got a little intense. Okay. Now y'all know on this segment we talk about relationships, dating, and a little sexy time. So I'm gonna spice it up tonight. Hope everybody's comfortable. If you're not comfortable, message me privately and I can exclude you from the sexy time talks. But what matters the most during sex? Time, size, freakiness, or connection? And okay, if you don't want to pick one, you can rank them. Start from 1 to 4. So the top thing and then work your way down. So
can you repeat it again one more time?
I will. What matters the most during sex? Time, meaning the length of playtime. Size of, this is for the ladies, sorry. Size, said package. Freakiness in the bedroom, or the intimate connection that you have with that person. Who wants to go first? Okay, married woman, Crystal, get your ass up. First in line.
Okay. Let's see. First, size, connection, freaky, and then time.
What did you say, Crystal?
Time is last. Size.
Okay.
Size. Connection.
Okay.
Then freaky, and then
time.
And then time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can get behind that. Who wants to go next? I hope nobody's shy. Don't be shy, Shayna. Your facial expressions make me feel like you're nervous.
I'll go next.
Go ahead.
69 ways gotta go.
Yeah, 69 ways. Take it away, baby.
The freakiness, size.
So I'll say it again. Time,
freakiness, size,
freakiness, connection.
So
you thinking about
it? Freakiness, size, time, and connection is less because we really don't have to connect if we just banging. If it just sex.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess, girl. Do you?
It don't have to be an intimate connection. We just
that's
banging.
Man. That's.
I'm just saying for me.
Hey, no judgment. Do you, girl? Shayna?
I forgot about the others, but my top one would be connection. The top one for me would be connection. Because without the connection, nothing else, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I actually put connection and freakiness, I grouped that together. Like the connection is the freakiness for me, I would say.
Yeah, because if you're connected, then it's gonna. Sometimes I'm like, even if it's, what if it's in the middle of the night, you're exhausted, and it's not all that freaky, but it's like as long as the connection's there.
I'm saying freakiness varies. Like obviously, sorry, I get a little shy about this topic, y'all. I'm a little shy.
You put the topic out here, but you the shy one. Good night. Good night.
Shy, a little bit.
You're shy. What is your ranking?
Okay. Me?
Yes, you.
Don't be coy.
Right. Could be.
I am listen, guys, I'm very outgoing, but when it comes to this stuff, I am very private.
You can't ask the question and not give an answer.
Thank you.
I would never do that. If I ask my guest a question, I'm going to answer. I will never do that. I will never do that to y'all.
We're waiting.
Okay. Give me a minute.
Oh, she was shy. Oh.
Knowing she already got it in her head. Look at her trying to be cute about it.
Okay. For me, it's connection first.
Size.
Then no, actually, no. Connection first. Freakiness. Oh, Jesus. Size. And then time is last. Baby, hey, we can do this thing in 15 minutes and I was kidding, but yeah. Just saying.
Well, I hope you rise to the. Okay.
Is it my turn yet?
Yeah, it's your turn, Jay.
All right.
Thank you.
Connection is first.
Oh,
I love that. That's dope.
Freakiness is definitely next, because if we got a connection, then I got to know that you can get freaky with me. You know what I'm saying? We can get it down how we get it down. You know what I mean? I know you feeling it, Monique. 69 ways. All right. What was the other two?
Time and size. I don't think.
There you go. Time and the size of the woman don't matter to me as long as you got the first two. Then we good, okay? Because I don't discriminate the size of the woman.
Okay,
it's last because you know what? As long as you have a vagina, and it's a real one. It's a real one. It has to be real. It has to be one that actually, liquids have to come out of it. That's another discussion for another.
That's another topic for another day.
That's what it is. So the size of the woman. If we got a good connection and you a good woman. And I feel that, and you know how to get down.
And you putting that Barry White voice on them.
And
that's
going to make the liquids flow. You know what I mean? So that part I got that. You don't gotta worry about that. I got you. But yeah. The size of the woman. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this is dope, y'all. I love that we can be serious and playful. That's what's gonna happen.
So size really doesn't matter. Y'all put size like at the bottom.
Say what?
Well, I do personally because I'm a mature man. You know what I mean? Like, a young man may be like,
I'm a mature woman too. I mean, I'm a mature woman too.
He's talking about the size of the woman. He doesn't discriminate on body type.
I'm not talking.
I'm 100% with you, and I love that. I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna discriminate.
Once it works.
Crystal, I'm about to spank you.
Okay, I'm just saying, like.
We said off the list. It's just not the first.
But it should be. I mean, how did you even get woken up?
Wait. Is that
How did you wake me up?
Wait, your argument is okay. Forget what Jay said for the ladies. You're saying you have a problem if we put size at the bottom of the list.
It's in the top two for sure. Because how we getting freaky with the size?
I mean, what he lack in one area, he can make it up in another.
Don't let that silk fool you. Let me lick you up and down. No, let me stick you up and down. Don't play with me.
I'll stick you.
I'm gonna be very well since this is Monique Nicole After Dark. Hold on.
Let me lick you up and down.
I'm gonna be very
stick you up and down. Stick you.
Crystal, you know that saying, Crystal? Okay, pause.
Candy.
I don't. That's a no-go. Like you don't even count. I don't even know you. No.
Never happened.
100. No, never. It never happened. It never happened.
Well,
like
Crystal, can I ask?
It didn't count. It didn't count.
Put me in close.
It will never count.
Put me in close. Real quick, Crystal. Before your amazing husband, who I know personally, before him, when in your single days, I know this was many moons ago.
I had a great time in it though, because I ain't played that game.
You never heard about like
that don't count.
Motion in the ocean?
No, how you gonna motion the ocean if you see? No, you know what? Get me off this live. Cause baby, how? Cause how do we motion with your ocean? I gave you all this and you gave me nothing. Boy, if you don't get up, get up.
So you saying
get up.
So you're saying that if he puts a toothpick in the ocean, it's just not going to work. He
gonna
need
get
the
lost.
He need
You
real
know,
Get lost once you get there.
I gave you the ocean. I didn't even give you a pond. This ain't a pond. This is an ocean, baby. You better go for it. You better go if you don't go about your business. And I'm gonna go back on. And you never knew me, and I never knew you. I don't care. It ain't because what positions can you put somebody in? How can we be freaky?
Well, that's true.
True.
It does limit you. But then you put that over time. I mean, I guess.
Oh yeah, baby. You ain't got time. You know how many licks it take till you get to the center of the it don't really take that much, because if the connection is there, it might be fast. Yeah. It might be fast. If it's a quickie, because if he got the size and he tapped me on the shoulder with the size,
This is wild.
But what if it's like ouch, like it hurts? It's so much.
It should be regular. So I'm not overdue. So he don't have to be mandingo, but toothpick.
Yeah, I don't want you all in my chest. Like, it's a no-go. I
don't want you in my, but I don't want you not in there either. Because now I'm faking. Now I feel like we don't wait till his head. Girl.
I like Miss J. She keep it on
I'm putting you on timeout.
I love it.
I'm putting you on timeout.
Dude, it's the truth. Okay, I'll be in timeout. Let me go in timeout.
Mind y'all, that's the woman I'm going to Vegas with.
Oh, y'all about to have
a
good time.
I'm meeting you too. I'm going to meet you too. I'm going to shake your hand.
We gonna pull up on vacay jet. We're probably gonna go live or some shit. We about to have.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Because at this point, this y'all see my friends. And this is the married friend.
Is it not true? Am I wrong?
No, Crystal, I love you. That's why I brought you on here. I brought you for a reason. And damn it, we got to have you on more, sister.
So let's redo this. Size, freakiness, connection.
Actually, I'm not gonna say it because I'm not even gonna. It's okay. We're gonna move on. We are gonna move on. That was so fun. Wow, that icebreaker took a long time. Okay. How much more time do y'all have so I can be mindful of time for people?
Just keep going.
20 minutes. Okay, we gonna go. Whoever's gotta fall off. But baby, okay. Woo! That was interesting. If I could tell y'all what's going through my head right now, but I'm not.
A toothpick?
No, because I don't really know what that looks like.
I will say, if you really are feeling somebody, though, sometimes you overlook those things. Like
you overlook. Go to the next question. Because if you overlooking, backtrack it right now. Take yourself back on. No, ma'am, do not do that to yourself. Not for longevity.
Yeah, longevity. Listen to this married woman. Listen to this married woman. She know what she's talking about.
Married toothpicks and they let it go because of the conviction.
And when the end comes, he gonna give a special friend in her obituary when the end comes, and that man gonna be crying harder at the funeral than the husband crying because he had the toothpick. And when I and you know what, don't try to dig me up from my grave when y'all be like, you know what, Crystal was right. I know, baby, because no, what I'm gonna do with you.
Crystal, I'm putting you on mute, goddamn, because you're cutting up now.
She get the bomb, yo. She tell the truth.
Look, she losing signal. Well, let's see what you done did on me.
I ain't do nothing. I'm just an innocent bystander. Oh God.
Well, let's not act like women ain't overlook birth children and everything off of a toothpick. It's happening.
I've never had a tooth. Okay.
I mean, I have.
Yeah, I've had it.
Okay.
I've never had it.
I've been trying to talk for 5 minutes. Can I please say this, and then I'm gonna let y'all go since y'all mentioned toothpicks. Okay, I've never dealt with a toothpick. Lord Jesus, no. However, there was one time, this guy I was with, he's my boyfriend, and I really liked him, and he had a smaller package than what I was used to. But I don't know if it's because his heritage, he was Haitian. I don't know if it was like his blood or something, his DNA, but let's just say I had no problems in that department, even though he had a smaller package. So that's why I say, the motion in the ocean, that is true for some people, not everybody, but hey, he was Haitian, so I think there was something in his DNA. But besides that one time, that's all. That's the only time I
Okay,
ever.
I got a question for you because I think the ladies want to find out. If you want to share, it's up to you. I think all the ladies want to find out what did you do to make that toothpick work for you?
It wasn't a toothpick.
So it was like the little milks that they give us at the school, the little milks that was like thick. Remember the milk cards they used to give us as kids?
I'm not going into detail. He just had a smaller package than what I was used to at that time in my life.
If it don't fit, we must have quit.
Yeah, don't diss my Haitian brothers out there. Shout out to the Haitian brothers.
I said the sex was good. I'm just saying.
If the glove don't fit, we must have quit.
I'm saying it was good. That's why I will give a little grace, but I mean,
you ain't giving that much grace. Y'all ain't together, baby.
It was a chocolate milk package, yo.
Longevity. I just want to throw it out. Longevity. Think about your long time.
We gonna move on because y'all got me telling my business. I don't ever tell my business like that online. Damn it! Hope my mom don't see this.
I don't either. I wasn't even here.
We gonna move on to something a little bit more sophisticated because
you gotta keep it PG next week.
PG.
You started it.
Right. She did.
No A minors. No. Oh my God.
Y'all.
Thank you, Miss J. Thank you.
What you say?
Thank you.
I don't like y'all at all.
I didn't
y'all got me telling my business and shit. All right. I don't even know if I want to. I don't even know if I can. I don't even know if I can continue.
Democracy crazy.
Munch and crunch. What that mean? I know what munch mean, but what does crunch mean?
Munch.
Crunch sound painful, like something nobody.
Crunch.
Mm-hmm. You gotta crunch yourself over to the next couch.
Y'all know the candy bar crunch and munch. Y'all know the candy bar.
I wish I would. I don't like candy.
Yeah, but I don't want to crunch. I mean, I know what munch mean, but what does crunch mean?
That he wasting your time.
Somebody DM me. What the hell does crunch mean?
A waste of time.
Oh my God.
That's what it means.
We gotta move on. We gotta move the hell on.
Move on.
Okay, give us the next question.
Y'all cutting up.
This is crazy, dog. Okay. All right. Yo, this is crazy. Anyway. All right. So this question. Shout out to Justin LaBoy, because he talk a lot of shit, but I like some of his content. He funny to me. So this was the original question. I'm gonna read the question and I'm gonna read some of the comments, and then I'm gonna pose it in a different way, and we're gonna talk about it. Okay. So the original question was a shout out to the fellas. So he wrote, "Dear men, what makes a man lose interest in a woman?" I was like, I like this because I like to hear things from a male perspective. So some of the comments I want to read because I do want to, I think it's important for us to understand things from other perspectives and not just our own. And let's see, I screenshotted a few that stood out to me. Okay, so one dude said, I'm not saying I agree with everything. I'm just the ones that stood out to me, and we'll talk about it. One dude said, a lot of females have the mentality that they want to be bosses, city girls, and free of a man. A true woman wants to be a wife and live a soft life where she can bask in her feminine energy. But that requires a woman to submit to her husband. A lot of y'all can't do that because society poisons the mind. A man who was raised properly doesn't want to deal with that. Okay. Let's see. What else was said? Wait, that's crazy. Okay. Another guy said what makes him lose interest in a woman is a lack of honor, respect, and appreciation. Let's see. Entitlement, no manners, difficult, standards out of touch with who they are as a person. Disrespect, no accountability, using our vulnerable moments against us, lack of support. Okay. Let's see what else. And then of course, some of the women were commenting, and it was funny because some of the people were like, y'all don't listen. They said men only. So that was kind of funny. Let's see. Okay, y'all get the idea. Lack of respect, accountability, da 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 da. So I want to pose it to y'all, and y'all in the chat, I want y'all to answer the question. But panel, I'm gonna pose it so we both can answer, men and women. What makes you lose interest in a man / woman? Let's see. I'm gonna go. I don't even know which order I went. I'm gonna go whatever this way. Shayna, let's take a stab at it, shall we? List the things that makes you lose interest in a man.
I would say poor communication skills, lack of sense of humor, somebody who doesn't like to go out and have any fun, someone that's just don't want to do anything. You just cheap because you can have money and just be cheap and just frugal and tight. Yeah. Maybe if we don't have aligned goals, I mean, it just depends. It varies.
Man, it can be a few things, huh? Yeah. Crystal, I know you're married, but you know, what are things?
I know, but as married people they lose interest in their spouses.
That's
all the time.
Speak on it. That is true.
Yeah.
What are qualities?
I mean,
like
what makes me?
Yeah.
No stability would make me lose interest in a man. Honestly, that's probably about it. I mean, in size, those are
just back to size, baby. Back to size.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit for that. You ain't shit for that, bro.
The great thing is, I don't be trying to be. I just be trying to be me.
An asshole, and I love it. This girl said size.
You can change everything else. You can change your size.
Yeah, and not willing, not giving each other the grace during growth periods. That would make me lose interest in everything.
Wow, I love that. You're so insightful as a married woman. That's beautiful. I like that. That's nice. Yeah. 69 Ways, Johnson. What would make you lose interest in a man or woman?
I just go for a woman.
Okay.
How they carry themselves, and they can be on that hood rat ish. I don't like that. It's about how they carry themselves, and do they have something going on for themselves that's positive. I like that. They can't be like just existing. I don't want you just to exist. You know how some women be looking good and just be existing and going for their next come up and have that hood rat mentality. I don't like that. You gotta have something going for yourself and how you carry yourself.
Okay.
You sound like you had a hood rat in your day. Like it was
on a hood. Is he like a redneck, or is do you view those different?
Can you repeat
that? I said, is a hood rat like a roughneck, or you view those different?
Oh, it's not a roughneck. It's like promiscuous woman.
I was just making sure because I love a hood. I love a roughneck.
I don't like hood dudes.
MC
Light. I don't like hood dudes. I like, how do I say it? I don't know. I like street smart dudes. I like street smart hustler type dudes, but I don't. No, you can't. I don't do hood rats. Jay, what would? Okay, What would make you?
I heard the question.
I want to repeat it.
I am ready.
He ready to answer.
I've been ready to answer for
See
quite
how
some
y'all
time.
do me on my channel?
I
Okay,
love
I'm
it.
gonna remember that.
Go ahead, honey. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Go ahead, Jay. You got it,
Go
boo.
ahead. What would make a brother lose interest? Where do I start, fellas? I see you in the chat. Yes, a woman that does not want to listen. Okay, you want to get your point across, but you don't want to listen. Not none of y'all on the panel. I'm just talking in general. Okay, I don't want y'all to be like, "Ah!" Okay.
Oh, no.
A woman that doesn't want to listen, because if I'm listening to you, right, I mean it's only right we listen to each other, right? Okay. A woman that says we have a connection, but we find out that the connection was a lie because you're after something else, like my wealth, or like my schlong,
Okay, baby.
or like,
not your schlong.
Like, there's plenty of actors and actresses out there, Denzel Washington, Halle Berry's. Okay, we talk about, I keep it equal, but there are people, women specifically, who will do anything for the schlong, who will do anything for the mighty dollar.
Yeah.
So it's that, and hold on, I gotta take a break, but that's it for now.
Can you elaborate on the listening now? Elaborate on the listening.
Yeah, because I don't listen. I ain't even gonna lie.
What do you mean listen?
That part.
Listen to what?
Well, I'm honest, I don't listen,
The married woman says she don't listen.
Okay, so look.
Hold on, Jay. The married
I heard
woman
you.
on the panel says she don't listen.
I heard
Elaborate.
you.
Elaborate, Crystal.
Yeah.
I don't listen. You think I listen? Do I look like I listen to life?
I think you do to a certain extent to make it work.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you ain't listening, I don't think you'd be married at all.
Exactly, Jay.
I mean, you may cut up and be like, boy, I don't listen to you. And then the next thing you know, you're in the bed and you listening to him a whole lot. Turn over. Put your face on the pillow.
You listen to your spouse, Crystal, don't you?
I don't listen. I ain't even gonna hold you, I mean, because we choose fire, like it's fire, so I don't listen. He don't listen either. Like we don't listen.
Wait, what's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius and he's a Leo.
Yeah.
He's been the only person who can actually handle how much I don't listen in life. Like, because I mean, why would I listen? I'm smart. Why would I listen? I'd be right.
She know everything. She right.
Oh boy.
Oh Lord.
But I'd be right. That's the great part. So, I'm Rafiki. Follow Rafiki. I know the way.
Okay. No attack to you. No attack to you, Miss J, because I like you. But there are some women out there who believe that they're right all the time, and that's why they don't listen, and that's why we don't get along, because you think you know it all. And it's like, hun, you don't know it all. I don't even know it all. I know it all, and I got the right answer all the time. Oh, okay, well, you go and do that. Okay, you go do that by yourself. All right, go find somebody who can handle it, because again, men have a certain capacity, right? So shout out to EJ once again. We're going to use this as an example.
Oh,
all right, we got my guy right here, St. Patrick, right? James St. Patrick. Okay, men, we have a certain capacity, right? So you feeding into us, you arguing with us, you giving us this and that and da 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 da. We got a certain level, a certain cap that we get to, and once we done with that cap, it's pretty much a wrap. We gonna stop listening and doing a lot of stuff. Once we done, we done. Okay, and it's not to say that what you might be saying is wrong or what you might be saying is detrimental. Sometimes it is, but we got a certain level that there's a certain time period, a certain level that we're going to listen to, and then we're going to check out. And I think the sooner everybody kind of like understands that part, then you'll know your spouse, you'll know your partner, and then you'll know how to get along. Or you just say, hey, you know what? I can't deal with this. Your cap is too low for me. I need you to accept all of this. I need you to accept a little bit more to truly accept me. And some men can do it, and some men can't. That's just my thoughts.
When you say though, like, I think I understand what you're saying, but I want you to elaborate. When you said like,
always,
damn it, what did you say? You said something about the cap. Like, what makes you get to that limit? Is it the way the person is speaking to you? Is it their inability to like listen and like meet you halfway, or resolve the issue? And
all the above.
Okay, gotcha.
It's all the above. We talked about earlier with the whole cheating thing, right? It's all about problem resolution. If I am a problem resolutionist and I find a woman who just wants to go in a circle and just talk about the same thing over and over and over, and like, okay, ma'am, like I heard you for the 15th time. How do we resolve this? What can I do to help us resolve this? And you still want to keep going about the situation. How many of y'all tell me the truth? How many of y'all have been in a situation where the man may be angry about something, he keeps going over and over and over and over and over about that? Has that ever happened to y'all? Right? And it's nobody, everybody's screaming at each other, nobody's listening to each other. Therefore, we can't say, okay, what's the way out of this? Because it's just a spinning record. How do we stop the record and get to a resolution to get off of this spinning wheel? So if I don't have a woman like that who understands that problem resolution and understands, listen, we got to find a solution to this thing, then we just probably not going to get along.
Do you come up with suggestions though, or is it like up to her to
No. I always say, okay, how do we do this? I said it earlier.
Depend on that person if they want to get off their ride. They still stuck on that damn ride.
Part.
Leave them where they at.
Because they'll be so upset about the situation, whatever the case is. So I listen. I'll let a vent. Whatever the case is, do your thing. I'm listening. I'm here. Okay, let's talk about a solution now. Can we get to that point? So I'm gonna let you vent. I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna let you cook. Do your thing. But now we gotta talk about a solution. Can we talk about a solution now? So, yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Hear
men say they want women to listen. It's like, listen to it. Like, do you want us to just follow you blindly and just do what you say? Like, no one really elaborates. It's like you just don't listen.
No, we don't want you to blindly follow us, but we do want you to consider our thoughts just as much as we consider yours. If you want us to, you want us to listen, you want us to sit there, you want us to tune in and be in tune with you and really lock in with you, fine, we can do that. Some of us can do that, but are you going to do the same when it's time for me? Because again, a lot of guys don't, and you all probably notice, a lot of guys don't express their feelings. You know why? You know why? Because most of the time, we feel like y'all don't even care. We don't. Some of the time, I'm gonna say some, not most. Some of the time, we feel like y'all don't care because y'all not taking the time to listen to us.
I think that's true, Jay, but I think it's a deeper thing. I think a lot of men, not all, I think a lot of men have a hard time expressing themselves because they've been conditioned not to. I think it starts from childhood. And I do feel bad for men. I feel like men have had a disadvantage growing up as far as not being able to express their feelings. Think about it, especially in the Black culture, your boys are taught, oh, men don't cry, don't freaking cry, suck it up, from a young age. So if you are taught that from a young age, be a man, grow up, don't cry, don't suck it up. When you're taught that from a young age, then you become a teenager. In society, your friends, school tell you, oh, it's lame to express yourself, or it's lame to be emotional. Then you keep growing up, and then you become a man, and then you're in a relationship and you're not expressing yourself. You don't know how to express your feelings. You don't know how to be transparent about your inner thoughts, your most valued insecure moment. And it just, that's what I think it really stems from.
I had to correct my parents on that when it happened to my daughter, and they told her to stop crying. I said, excuse your damn pardon.
Yeah.
She can cry if she wants to. That's how she's feeling in that moment. Let her get it out.
Let her get it out. Yeah.
So I'll agree with that. And that's like, you could say the majority of men.
Yeah.
Because the majority of men don't do what I do. Right? Majority of men. Nah, for real. I can speak for myself. And, the majority of men, as you said, do not know how to express themselves and communicate. Right? To get in touch with how they truly feel and be able to express it and articulate it. Right? And most men are warned not to do it because if you do it, bro, you're going to open up a can of worms. And a lot of guys do that and put that peer pressure on other men because they don't know how to communicate. They just like, yo, don't even do it, bro. Just whatever she says, just go along with it, bro. Just be like, yes, dear, yes, dear, yes, dear. And they suck it up. And guess what? That stuff builds up inside of us.
Yeah.
Trust me. You know how we say, listen, when a situation happened, please tell me. Don't hold it back. Because if you hold it back, eventually we just going to explode. That's for women too, right? If y'all hold it back, eventually you're going to be like, and you're going to scream and yell and nothing happened. And you're like, why are you screaming and yelling? Because you did this to me 2 years ago and I never really told you about it, but I'm telling you about it now.
Yeah.
So same thing happens with us. Except we may not explode on a a verbal level. We just may do some dumb shit. Like go cheat. Or like just go hang out with the fellas extra long and not come home.
Right.
Not communicate with you and say, hey, listen, I'm gonna be out for a little bit longer. We may intentionally do stuff subliminally to think we getting back at you. Because we didn't express ourselves on what made us upset that you said to us or did to us.
Gotcha.
Sometimes we'll do some stupid shit.
Yeah, you have to create that safe space at a very early time, I would say.
Yeah.
Because even from my guy friends to even my husband, they know they probably express themselves to me too much at this point in life. But they've always been like that because I've always been that safe space. And I've hung out with guys so much in life that it's just easy. It's easy in everything. Even the hardest guy I could have a conversation with about like, what's really going on and everything, what's bothering you, because you just got to create that safe space. And I think sometimes women don't create that safe space in everything to have him be able to confide in you his like trauma and everything, or in just life in general. Like today was a hard day. I think people need to be intentional about allowing their mate in dating, or when you become serious in marriage, like having that safe space to know that you're a relief in everything and stuff. So, but that starts at the very, like, that should be one of the first things in your relationship, is that they know like this is the safe space to vent and do all that with.
Monique, I'm gonna drop a bomb for that one. Salute to you, Miss J. Because
I agree.
That's all we need. That's all we need. We need to know that it's okay to share. Because again, just like you said, Monique, we've been conditioned since young not to express ourselves. But if you are a safe space, if you are a haven, and I trust you with how I feel, and you don't weaponize it, that's another subject we can get on if you want to. Because a lot of men, as my guy says, DeMarcus, a lot of men don't say anything because we want to keep the peace. Because if we do express ourselves, a lot of women see that as weakness. And then turn around, weaponize it, and say, well, you told me about why your mom did this to you, and that's why you act like this, see? And it turns around to a weapon. So now we like, yo, I'm never gonna tell you anything
because
again.
they would use it on you. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
We're going down another rabbit hole.
Okay. When you said women, damn it, what'd you say? I gotta write shit down. You said women will use it against you, weaponize it. That is your personal experience? Or
absolutely.
You've seen that, you witnessed that?
No, I've witnessed it as personal experience. I've witnessed other men go through that as well.
Okay.
And that's why there's a lot. That's a major reason why men have been told not to speak and don't speak and don't express their feelings.
So
yeah,
I think, and this is hypothetical, whatever. I'm just going off what you just said. If you're in an argument and you shared something with your partner about something from your childhood or your parental household, whatever, I don't think it's appropriate for them to say, see, yeah, you told me about what your mom did, and that's why you're like that. What's the old saying, y'all? It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Me, if I'm in a relationship and I'm like, damn, okay, I noticed that he does this. Again, my therapy brain I might be like, shit, I wonder if it's connected to this. Because it's a delicate situation, I'm going to handle it delicately. So if I feel like I see a pattern or connection, this is me, I'm going to say, babe, I know this is a sensitive topic, but I am concerned. I do feel like when you do this, it stems from this, and that makes me worried. I wouldn't throw it in like someone's face. I think that is just like a
Yes,
low
thank
blow.
you. And thank you for that. But there are a lot of women who don't. And I'll say this.
Yeah.
I will give a little credit to some women, not all.
Mm-hmm.
Some women just don't know how to handle a man's emotion because they may have gone out with guys and most of the guys never express themselves. So now you're in a serious relationship that's been going on for years, or you're in a marriage and you don't have the tools in order to accept that man's emotion and what he's expressing to you, and then pretty much kind of not cater it. What's the word? The word is to nurture it. To nurture it and say, you know what, I actually care about your feelings. I'm going to work with you so we can get through this together. That's what a lot of guys would love to hear. Most of the time, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah,
you bring up a good point. Go ahead, Shayna. I was going to ask the ladies on the panel if they have anything to say to what Jay said. Or ladies, have you experienced a man who's been open and vulnerable with you and you dismissed it? Like, I don't know. I think a lot of women want men to be vulnerable and honest, and a lot of times we don't get that. So I don't know. Shayna, can you speak to what Jay was saying?
No, I've had this conversation a lot with in a relationship that I was in. It's still like an ongoing conversation where he felt like I wasn't a safe space. And I also felt like you're not a safe space for me either. Like I need to feel safe as well. If I don't feel safe, you want all this safety and you want me to cater to your needs, but this works both ways.
It can't be a one-way street.
Yeah. But then I feel like once you it came up in the arguments, things come up on both ends. But it's like I think for me it was like, okay, I'm willing to move on and let it go. A man will never let it go. It's just like it will hold on to it forever. Once you kind of burn that bridge, I think that's the end of it. It's almost
You're
like
saying once you like hurt him or hit a low blow, or
you say, oh, I don't know, that's why you act like that because your mama wasn't around or something like that. He'll never let that go. He's gonna remember.
Never let it go.
He will never let it go.
Yeah,
never let it go. You know why? You know why?
I tell my friends that all the time. Don't
you know
tell
why we'll
him.
never let it go?
Why, Jay? Tell us why.
The reason why we'll never let something like that go is because you hit an emotional spot that has been, let's say, hurting us for a long time. Because for you to say that, that's probably not the first time he heard that.
My thing is this, but it's like, why is it okay? Like I said, and I'm just using myself in this example.
Yeah.
Throw something up in my face that I told you in confidence as well, and I let it go.
Well, it's not right
That's a
either
different
way.
situation. Yeah.
Right.
Now you added that, so I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But then now we going tit for tat, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And that's not what we want.
That's
I got you. That's not what we want. But now it's hurting people, right? We get back to that. Well, you said this about me. So, but I guess that's why you are the way you are, because that's your mama told me this, or you told me this about your mama. So now we going back and forth, and now we hurting each other, and we ain't going nowhere. Now it's like, damn, you really talked about what I shared with you from my heart. You gonna throw that at me? Well, you did the same thing to me. Now we going back on the record. Back on the record.
On that ride.
I guess my thing is like, what is more so for the men of not being able to let it go? Like, why aren't they able to let it go when we'll let things go? It almost is like with the cheating conversation where a woman will forgive a man for cheating. A man we won't forgive a woman for cheating. It's like we forgive so much, and then the men are like, nope, once you cross me, you lost me. It's like the women need to step up more and be like, listen, once you cross me, like it's a wrap.
No,
I mean
that's counterproductive. That's so counterproductive.
That speaks to okay, how do I word this? That speaks to the trope of, and I'm not saying it's factual, but I am going off of what it feels like from the woman's standpoint. It does feel like women overall, I'm not saying every relationship, every person in the world, y'all. I'm not saying that. I just think oftentimes it feels like women are a little more forgiving, or we tolerate stuff a little more than men do sometimes. I'm not saying every man, I'm not saying every relationship. I'm just saying it's the same narrative with if a man cheats, you will see more times than not a woman forgive him, but if a woman were to cheat, more times than not the man would put her shit at the door and chuck up the deuces. I'm not saying every single solitary case. I'm just saying collectively we will see more of a man give the girl the deuces if she steps out and messes up versus the other way around. And I think
Well,
that's
you just added a couple of things. First, it was you added a couple of things there because it was women are more forgiving than men or tolerate more than men do. Of course, if somebody steps out, yeah, we all gonna go crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's like, all right, do you know that men tolerate a lot of stuff that we don't even speak on? You ever think about that? There's some things that we just let slide because you my lady, you my wife, I love you, da-da-da. I wanna keep the peace, as DeMarcus said. It's a lot of stuff that we let slide. The same way y'all do for us. Y'all let a lot of stuff slide too. I'm keeping it even. But yes, if y'all cheat, you know what I'm saying? It's hard because it's hard. Let's go back to the cheat. It's hard for us to forgive, for another man to enter your body. That's hard.
Or even if we just go back to what we were initially talking about with, I said something that hurt your feelings, or I opened an old wound, even though you did it to me. Like I said, I use myself as an example.
Right.
Like you did it to me, but I let it go because you said we were going to move. You said we were going to move forward, but you still bring it up.
Right. Do y'all put the disclaimer, like when you go low, I'm gonna go ahead and drag it on the,
drag it to hell.
Drag it to hell.
I feel like sometimes you gotta put those disclaimers out, like in arguments, like you gotta, hey, if you are a tick for tat person, you gotta just be open to say I'm a tick for tat. Like, don't go low with me because I'm gonna go lower. And everything like that. Like me, for example, I would say even in mine. So I don't go lower because I'm not a quick person to apologize. Because if I said something, I probably meant it. So I'm always thoughtful in an argument of what I'm actually going to say to my spouse. Because if I take it there, if I hit low blows, if I hit traumas, like, yeah, baby, you probably ain't gonna want to be with me no more. I ain't gonna want to be with me no more. Because to me, that's actually easy. It's easy to hit low blows with people and make them feel less than. So I am very intentional about not doing that in art. Like if we're arguing about a subject that's happening now, I don't necessarily need to bring up your trauma. One thing when I did relationship counseling, and it's like we all come with baggage and we all come with trauma. Like that's just life and everything. Life. Even the most perfect cookie cutter families had some type of trauma in them. But now that you're in your own relationship, you have to create your love story. So even in that argument, even knowing about whatever trauma they might have and what trauma you might have too, y'all still have to figure out, okay, but how are we going to deal in the now? Because if right now we're arguing about something, but it triggers to take us back 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah.
Baby, ain't no way we just went back there. Hakuna Matata. The past, you learn from it or you run. Like we got to make a choice. Yeah. And I can't, I'm not going to go 2-5. I'm definitely not going to go back to when you was 5 and 10. And please don't go when I can't do that. Like, baby, why? What? We are 35. You think I'm going to go back to when I was 5?
Right.
Yeah. I was still playing with Barbie dolls.
I will say
like when Monique said, okay, I'm saying, hey, you know what? Maybe you have a mommy issue and that's why you act the way you act. And now you taking it as
don't bring up nothing about that boy mama. Leave him in that mama issue at the house.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to bring it up. If he's bringing it into our relationship and projecting onto me, I'm going to speak to him about it. The same way I would want him to check me if I'm projecting something onto him. But again, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Because I'm a very sensitive person and I understand what trauma looks like, and I've experienced my own trauma, I'm going to handle it delicately. I'm never going to disrespect or like insult him or throw it in his face, because I wouldn't want someone to do that to me. Now, as far as arguing, I am single, but I've done a lot of growth and healing on my journey. And it's funny because I actually had to talk to one of my married friends the other day, and she was talking to me, life update. She's very open with me. And even though I'm single, she knows I'm very mature. So she feels comfortable confiding in me. And she told me that she and her spouse got into an argument recently, and she said some things. And I told her, I said, friend, you have to be very careful what you say when you're angry, because words hurt. And yes, you're married, but one day you might say the wrong thing and he will never forgive you for it. So I know when I get angry, thank God for growth. Thank God for therapy. When I get angry now, I take a beat, I take a moment. I don't just react. When I was younger, I reacted. Now I kind of take a beat, I take a step, I take a moment. Okay, Monique, woosah, take it in, and I think before I speak, because words hurt, right? And there's power in the tongue. I never want to say something when I'm angry and then hurt the person that I love. I wouldn't feel right about doing that. So even for me in my future marriage, because I'm manifesting marriage over my life, my rule is, let's say we get into an argument, it's nighttime, we're about to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed like angry. I know it's cliche, we've heard that before. Not saying we have to talk about it, because sometimes you need to sleep on it, give it a moment. The block is too hot. But my rule that I want to implement is we do not say goodnight to each other without saying I love you. I'm mad at your ass. We'll talk tomorrow, but I love you. And go to bed.
Even if I told you, Steve, I love you.
Or bang it out. Hey.
And there goes the toothpick. And there goes the toothpick, because how do we bang it out?
Toothpick. Do not speak that over my life.
That's a toothpick again.
You want me to have a toothpick? Are you speaking that over your friend's life?
No, I'm saying, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, make sure it's not a toothpick, because you're gonna be real mad then.
Nah, baby, ain't no toothpicks over here, baby. No. But yeah, that's my goal. That's my goal, y'all. It's a beautiful saying. It's not always what you say. It's how you say it.
It is hard though, because we always feel, especially in the beginning, because like Crystal said, it's like, okay, I can let you know early on, I'm gonna take it to hell if you go there, but I might not feel that way when we first get together. I might feel like we're gonna always have good communication. Then a couple years go by and you're like, well, you know what? I've been trying to be nice with you, and I'm at it. Like now I'm at my limit.
Yeah.
I'm at my limit. My cap is full. What you say?
Your cap is full.
My cap
capacity
is off the top or something like that.
The capacity,
like,
yeah.
Now you get a tongue lashing.
That's it.
I don't think if you're in a relationship though with someone, I really don't think you should have the mindset of, if you go low, I'm taking it to hell. Because that's
what I said. You might not think the day will come.
I mean, I could take it to hell when I'm talking about your trauma. I'm probably gonna get on you right now, because like I come from the Harlem Nights era, so I'm finna check you now, like my boy. Because I know you ain't got that hole in your sock trying to come at me crazy. See, we're gonna talk about like today. Now, I don't have to go in the past.
That's you roasting them. That's you roasting him. You trolling him. You roasting him.
Yes. Because I mean, I feel like a roast be better than me speaking on your past trauma sometimes. Because like it hurts. Like you gotta be sincere. Like if you bring up somebody, like this is me. You can't talk about my mama. So then and not talking about my mama, you can't talk about how I was raised with my mama either. Because now I got to cut you. So that's why I say like that's a boundary for me. So that's why I said, like, you still got to be careful when you're even trying to say, well, I feel like the way you were raised with your mom. Like as soon as you say meh, okay, to hell we go, baby. If you want to go to hell today, to hell I'm going.
Yo, it's
Hell,
what
I'm
you
going.
say and how you say it. It is what
It
you say and how
definitely
you say it
is.
for
It
real. Because I
is.
could be like,
Don't
I could
put
say it real
don't put
smooth,
no
be like,
month.
you a mother freaking motherfucker. I could
But I
curse
just
you
try to
out in the
say
smoothest
nice,
voice.
nasty.
Yeah.
Your
And
perception.
see,
I might think I'm being nice. You might not. Because you
yeah,
heard
Right.
it.
Right.
everybody not call them night air. Because you know, like how they argued on there. I don't mind arguing like that. I'll do that with you. Like that. I could go, we go talk for we cracking jokes today. Cool.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You want to crack
That'll
jokes?
It
make
might not even be
a man
childhood
laugh though.
trauma. It could be relationship. It could
Yeah.
be hard relationship trauma. Like, oh, remember 5 years ago when you did that thing? And it's like, man, we just arguing about that. It don't even have to be your childhood. And it's like, that would be something that will affect
The way I'm gonna tell you to pause on 5 years ago, because I probably don't even remember 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I remember somebody who will bring up 5 years. They've been bringing up 5 years ago, 5 every year for the next 5 years. Like, I ain't never.
Yeah.
It was 5 minutes ago.
That's when you gotta make them watch Lion King, because like Rafiki said, the past can't hurt, but the way I see it,
Hey.
you can either run from it
Hello.
or learn from it. Oh, I quote.
Okay.
Some good movies I'm a quote, baby. Because stupid is and stupid does. So if you bring up 5 years ago, that's stupid, and stupid is and stupid does. I'm not gonna do that with you today, baby.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to go? You want to go watch Power? Because Power coming on. You want to snuggle? You want to snuggle tonight? Because we can snuggle tonight.
You a good
like
wife.
we could
You
do
know
that.
why? You know why you're a good wife?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was
Go
gonna
ahead,
say
Jack.
you're a good wife because you know about evasive action. You know what I'm saying? Audibles, right? So if it's going down this direction, you will shift the direction over to something that'll be better in the situation. Not a lot of people know how to do that. A lot of people, if I'm arguing with you, some people just stay right there. But you would be like, you'll snap on them. You'll say something about his hole in his drawers. You say, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll make it funny to the point that I forget why I'm mad. Because
you gotta have the right, but
But we did when we were dating.
Partner.
We did when we would. I sort of knew that's how he was my person because we had already went through the fire of having differences of opinion, like just different stuff, and it was like either you gonna ride or you gonna get off this ride. Like I'm okay with either choice you make, baby. It really don't make me no difference because it ain't like I'm not a catch in life. But he decided to ride, and like I said, I'm fire, like pure fire, and he's fire too. And like even in an argument, like you can't even get in an argument. Like someone can't interject and be like, "Well, Crystal, I think you're right," or "I think like we literally gonna stop you and be like, oh, mind your business, baby, because we didn't even ask you for that." So we know how to keep it. Like, oh, I promise you, when we first got together, we used to cuss out like, "Babe, please mind your business. Like this is our argument, not yours. Like go argue with your spouse and leave me alone, baby." But like we always made it ours and everything. Yeah. And when I knew he was willing to go through fire with me. Yeah. And he knew I was going to be his safe space when we went through fire all at the same time. Like, it was like, okay, this is going to end up being my person. Because everybody's not willing to do that.
You're right. But you're very blessed because you found that at a very young age. I'm not going to.
Well, see, I always wanted to be married. When I was a little kid, I wanted to be married. I used to tell people in college, I went to school to be a housewife. Like, I've always wanted to be a married woman. And I had fun. I had my life. Like I said, I had a lot of fun. I have a lot of people in life I don't claim. I had a great time. But I knew I wanted to be married. I knew I wanted to share my life with somebody for the rest of it. Like I knew that at a very early age.
That's a blessing you met me. Because me too, I was supposed to be a housewife, and I don't know. God had other plans. But it's a blessing. Like you gotta have your person. I think that's what it boils down to at the end of the day. The person that's willing to do that with you. Because you can try to avert the conversation. They want, like you said, it don't matter what you do. They want to take it there. They're just going to stay
there. I'm just going to say, to all that. I agree with all that. I love it.
Can I ask Crystal, how long were you together with your husband before y'all got married?
So he was the very first boy I met my freshman year of college. And then we got together officially our sophomore year of college. So, I mean, basically since I was 20, I'm 35. Like I said, I'll be 36 this year. So we've been together 16 years and we'll be married 13 years. But he's a country man too. So I got me a Mississippi man. I ain't play them games with people.
Okay.
I got me an old country man, who like fried chicken dress in macaroni and cheese, greens, green beans, go to church and all that good stuff, because like I said, that's what I know I wanted. But I think that one thing people do in dating is you try to change people. Our stuff was so easy. It's not even funny. Our families can go on vacation together. I go on cousin trips with literally his blood cousins, and he's not even there because I'm very big on family. He was very big on family. I didn't change. I didn't ask him to change, and he didn't ask me to change. Like I said, I'm funny. I'm a crack a joke. He funny. He gonna crack a joke. Like, we literally have roast sessions. Our kids tap in on the roast sessions or whatever. He'd be like, see, look how they acting because they mama. Yeah, they do. I'm sorry, baby. Like, they can't help it. But I was intentional about that. I never wanted someone where I have to make you into someone. Like, I wanted, you got to be my and I think that's where people get the misconception in dating, is that you're trying to change someone to be your person. And your person should just be your person. And then when you go through those bumps in the road, that's where the grace and stuff come in, because you're going to go through bumps. Longevity is not easy.
Right.
Just like greatness, the top players going to tell you it's not easy on their journey to win rings. That it's a journey to do that. So that's where the grace and the hard work comes in. But I think people got to find their person without feeling like, you know what? In the next 2-3 years, I'm going to change the way he do this. And I'm going to change the way they do that. Like, no. Because then this ain't no AI. It ain't no build a man.
Is that really the conversation that happens? Like women actually think like that?
I mean, it's not a conversation. It's just what I see. I feel like people be like, oh, I thought he was going to be like this. How did you think he was going to be like this? And you knew that boy, I was going to say the wrong word. You knew that boy was like this the whole time. Like, why would you think in the next couple, like, he going to be this way?
Yeah. I agree with what a lot of stuff that Crystal said. I mean,
absolutely.
When it comes to dating, obviously my mindset now at 30, I'm about to be 34, is completely different than it was 10 years ago. Baby. Yeah. Wow. It's night and day, baby. Night and day. I feel like back in the day, obviously I had standards and stuff like that. But how do I explain it? I just think I was more like, I just kind of accepted a lot of BS when I was younger, like most people do. And I don't know. I don't think I had real intentions. But now I'm dating with intentions. I really I'm very secure in the person that I am, and the amount of growth and work that I've done on myself. I'm not saying I'm perfect at all, but I have developed a lot of tools that make me equipped to handle a relationship, for real. And I'm very intentional. I know what type of man I want. I really know what type of man I want. So I think I'm not my standards are higher, not in a bougie materialistic way. I'm very intentional about the man I want. I've prayed for the man that I want and the qualities that I want. And moving forward, I'm very intentional about it. So, and I do agree with Crystal, especially now. I'm not even talking about when we were young. I'm talking about if you in your 30s and up, women, I do think we should be intentional, and you got to accept people for how they are. And I'm not saying you can't let people know how you feel. We all have flaws. We all have character flaws. We all have flaws. It just depends. There's levels to it though. And it just depends on what you're willing to work with and deal with and accept. And if you find someone who's willing to work on themselves as well, because we can always improve. It's not, for me, I never want to change anybody. It's just I love you. I care about you. There is something that I think you can work on, because that's what I want someone to do for me. Forget romantic relationship, even on a friendship level. Hey friend, I love you, but I noticed this. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That type of communication. But yeah, we can't build a man. You can't build a man. I will say that, ladies 30s and up, you cannot build a man. And I feel last part, I do want to say, y'all, I've been through a lot. One day I will share my story. I have been through a lot. I thank God that I don't look like what I've been through on some sincere shit. I'm very thankful that I don't look like what I've been through. But I promise you, there are good men out there. And I believe that in my heart. There are good men out there. There really are. And there's great women out there too. There are great women out there. There really are.
Thank you. Thank you. I try.
Shut up, Crystal. Go ahead, Jay. What you got, boo?
No, I just want to ask all of y'all and everybody who's still here. Thank you for still rocking with us because it's going on. It's 2 hours exactly.
We're about to end it right now.
I mean, hey, this is cool. This is cool. I'm about to order some food and keep it going. But I wanted to ask all of you, when did it occur to you that you can't save or change every man that you come across? Because a lot of times, because it's in your nature to nurture.
Yes.
Ooh. It's in your nature to want more for, everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's just the nature of a woman, right? To want what's best for, children and society and your man and everything. When did you realize that you couldn't change anybody? You can only influence them more or just encourage him to go along whatever the path is. I just want to find out when you realize that it was just like not a losing battle, but just like a almost impossible situation.
I want to know too. I want to hear.
Shut your ass up.
I'll say back in my 20s, even when I was listening to Monique, like she said, she had different ideas of what she wants now. From all the things I wanted back then are actually still the same things I want now. I think time, like you need to give people time. Like I don't think you should be dating for 10 years before you get married or something like that. But I think people rush, or you just going off of the representative. You got to give people more time to even see who they are. I never gave people enough time before I try to settle down because it felt good at first, or I listened to what you told me. Listen to what people show you. Like you need to see their actions and give them time to see how long they can keep this up. So, I mean, that was my problem. And then even after a while, I was a single mom. I felt like, okay, well, this seems like a good guy. We seem like we want the same things. No, I did not give it enough time. And I fell into the trap again in my later 20s. So one thing I would do is give people time. Like they're going to show their true colors.
I did not mean to laugh. When I said I read that comment and I had fell out, I was like,
you talking about TP? Because I just responded to ignorant.
I'm listening to you, and then I read that and I was like, what the?
I'm about to give me your number. I'm about to call you on my line.
Like, yeah, that's foolishness. I love it. That was so funny.
This was a serious moment. Why did you bring up a white woman?
It's a moment. Why did I read the comments? That's the real question. Like, I knew I should have just waited.
No, because I was listening to Shane and I was really in the moment because this is actually really triggering for me. This topic that Jay just brought up, and I look at the comment and I see TP's message and I'm like, this nigga.
Y'all done threw. I forgot what he bought. What was the topic again, Jay?
Right.
I want to thank you, Shane. Thank you, Shana, for sharing that, though. Thank you for sharing.
Right.
The question is, when did you realize that you couldn't change a man? What was that day that you couldn't change him into what you perceived he could be?
Who won't go next?
Monique, I feel like she's gonna give us a good answer. Give me.
Who, me? I ain't got shit, yo.
No, not you. Not you. Not you.
Not me.
Not you.
Hey.
Wow.
This is our love language, y'all. Don't be
nice
alarmed.
To your friend. You're live,
yes,
remember?
This is our love language.
That's what they
She's my sweetheart.
Vegas trip.
Crystal knows my heart. We talk shit to each other, but she knows my heart. Who wants to go next?
I thought 69 was going.
Go ahead, 69 ways.
Oh, I was?
Yeah, baby. You got it.
See, I tried to volunteer to go, and y'all was laughing and cackling on the side. Now nobody want to go.
It was in the middle of
countdown. You know.
I can't hear you. What?
Don't be scared.
Go ahead.
I really don't have much to say. I don't know. I can't remember, to be honest.
Oh. Okay. Crystal?
All my life.
Wow. That is a great answer, though. That is a great. If you for real, that is a
No,
wonderful answer. Because that's
I
why
am.
you.
Because I hung out with guys a long time, so I always knew. Yeah, I mean, you can't change. Like they literally will when they feel like they like that person. Like it'll happen sort of so naturally, and so like you just can't do it. Like let people be. Because when people show you who, like, that's an old saying, but it's like one of the truest sayings. Like when people show you who they are, like that's who they are. It doesn't mean they can't change, but they're gonna have to change.
Exactly.
You know, like no, like I've never tried to make, baby. If you down for a fun time, then I'm down for a fun time. You down for a serious time? Oh, I'll be down for a serious. What time you want to do? Because you ain't got a lot of me, Craig, to kick it, baby.
You ain't got a
You
lot of
don't
me.
gotta, you ain't got to catfish me. It ain't that serious, baby. What do you want to do? Because I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Thank you.
So, wow. Yeah.
But I didn't take man serious in life either, though, until I got with the one from 1958.
Yeah, bitch, you can't even. Sorry.
I forgot we on because I've dated.
We talk to each other, y'all. Don't be alarmed.
After 2 hours.
Right. But like I said, I've dated though, so
it don't count. You was 20. You was 20 when you met him. You was 20 when you met him.
Yeah, you don't have adult dating experience.
You don't got adult. No shade. No shade to you, Crystal. I love you to death. I'm just saying, your experience is a little different than a lot of women because you never had that like adult-ish dating experience in these streets. That's all.
Yeah, but y'all was taking dating too serious.
I'm not
once again, y'all was dating, y'all was taking it too serious. Y'all be taking it serious with like every guy y'all meet.
No, I agree. Some women do that. No, I agree. Some women do that, but I want you to be fair. You are speaking a little bit.
I am fair. But even when my single friends were like dating that guy, I would be like, girl, that's not him. That's not it. And they'd be like, no, Crystal, and then a couple of weeks later, they'd be like, oh, and I'd be like, yeah, I told you, like, that's not it, baby. Like, you want a Cinderella, like, baby, no, be in reality. No.
Yeah, that's a good segue. That is
if you don't and to this like just lost in the sauce. Because you're trying to build a man. Stop building him. Let him come.
Okay.
Don't build him.
What was the question again? The question was Jay,
when did you realize that you can't change a man?
Oh, Jesus Lord.
Last year.
I should have smoked a little bit before I need a shot.
That's when she knew. She knew last year in 23. When you meet me, 22. That's when she knew.
Sorry.
She knew then. She knew in 22.
You are full of shit.
Well, I can say it honestly now. I can when I think about
I knew on some real, like all jokes aside, because this is like a sensitive topic for me. I knew, I think it really hit me in 2018. If we're putting a year on it, it was 2018. And I was like, yeah, no, you can't change a person. You really cannot change a person, friend, lover, whatever. You really can't change people. And you can't change a man. It doesn't, and I want ladies to hear me because, and actually men too, this applies to y'all too. It doesn't matter. You could be the most amazing person. You could have the banging body. You could have a dope personality. You could cook. You could clean.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Right. Okay. Because I thought it was me. I started looking around. I was like, did everybody leave?
The lapel died.
Well, when the hell y'all said that at the very end of the
day? It just happened. 2018, baby. We heard we listened to your story.
What's the last thing y'all heard, bro?
Hold on.
None of y'all said something about cooking and cleaning.
You said cooking. You said
I said as soon as it happened, Mo.
We heard you, girl.
You said as soon as it happened.
Okay, what's the last thing y'all
It's not
heard?
that we not shit. We the shit. You right, baby. Preach on it, baby.
No one's
Cooking
telling
and cleaning, cooking and cleaning, cooking and cleaning, making green beans and fried chicken,
good.
a little neck bone.
You could cook them fried chicken, oxtail, curry, goat, rice and peas, plantain, whatever you want. You can cook for the man. You can do all of that. But if he is not ready to commit, if he is not ready, he's not gonna do it. And I wish somebody told me that when I was younger. I wish somebody told me that because I thought I was young, I was naive. I thought, oh my God, and I would have men tell me, Monique, you're an amazing woman. Monique, you're this. Monique, you're a great girlfriend. You're this. It's not that I wasn't getting validation from these men. These men were definitely stroking my ego. Like I knew I was a good person. I've always known I'm a good person. I have a big heart. I've been told that my whole life. But I thought that was enough to keep somebody around. And I realized it's actually not because like Crystal said, we all have our own like baggage and trauma. And a lot of the men that I was attracting and dating in my 20s had a lot of baggage and trauma. And I thought I could help them through it and fix it for them. And I couldn't, nor do they want me to, because a lot of times they weren't even at a place yet where they could like process that they were experiencing trauma and projecting it onto me. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That was 69 said she had her answer. What was yours?
For me, it was my daughter's father. I did have I was trying to change him. I was trying to make him mature quicker than what he was doing. So, yeah, that's about it.
And men mature slower than women too.
Yeah,
I don't mean no harm.
Did you try to do that before or after your daughter? Did you try to do that before having your daughter or after having your daughter?
Before and after. Especially after.
I would say it's after. That'll make you be like, listen, you need to grow up.
Look here, Negro. Grow the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Talk about them holy socks he got.
He definitely ain't gonna respond to that.
I know.
It's what you say and how you say it. Grow that up. Okay. Sure.
I knew you weren't gonna grow when you had that hole in your sock for a week.
You funny.
No, because then they go back to C and your mama never told you how to like wash clothes
properly.
One
thing I want you to do today, get on these people, y'all, get on these folks' mama. Cause what I tell you, get off these folks' mama.
Can I ask another question?
I won't cut you about talking about my mama happily.
Monique, could I ask another question, Monique? I have so many questions for y'all because y'all so wise and so intelligent women. I love. That's why I love talking to women because y'all on it. Y'all be on it.
Thank you, Jay. That's so nice.
Bro, you know, shout out to my brothers, but you know. So my other question for y'all is, do you feel, and again, this has to do with your mamas, and if you didn't have your mama in your life, I'm sorry, but if you did, have you ever felt like your mama should have taught you a little bit more about how to get along with a man, that to not make him, but to, be able to get along and to, just the dynamics of being a good girlfriend leading to a good wife? Do you feel that your mama has some jewels that you might have missed or she didn't give you? Have you ever felt that way?
Can you say that one more time? Because they kind of broke up a little bit for me.
Oh, I'm breaking up. Am I breaking up?
No, not.
Am I good?
Oh, my answer was.
No, she said for her.
Oh, for you. Okay. Well, my question was, do you feel like your mother, should have gave you a little bit more as far as learning how to get along with men and the dynamics of going, being a good girlfriend, turn into a good wife? Do you feel that there was more things you should have learned from her, or she should have taught you? Or did you not pay attention at all?
Well, for me, without a doubt, because unfortunately, my mama was a drug addict, so she was in and out. I was always ping pong between her and my grandma. So my grandma worked all the time, so it was like learn from the streets or old heads I run into. I listen to hear them talk about their life, so it's different for me.
Gotcha. I appreciate that.
I'll say for me, my mom was, my parents are divorced now, but my parents were college sweethearts. So a lot of times when it comes to like dating experience, I felt the same way, like we were just saying to Crystal, like you don't have a lot. Even now when she tries to give advice, it's like, I can give you some. You don't have a lot of advice because you don't have a lot of dating experience. So you don't really know. All you know is really this one person. So maybe she didn't even realize that she didn't have any jewels or anything to give me. I just saw that they were married and I was like, that's what I want too. But, she didn't, it's different now because my experience is completely different than hers.
Right. Well, just to kind of ease into it, your mom is married and she was married.
Now.
She was married. So when you were coming up, was there anything that you learned as far as like how she got along with your father? Or were you just like, oh, whatever?
No. I think now we have more conversations, because I'm grown. So we have a different types of conversations, like because we're just two grown women talking now. She didn't really give me any advice there when she was married. And I don't know, maybe whatever they was doing wasn't working because they're not together now.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
Crystal. So I actually come from divorce.
Crystal's mom. I know Crystal's mom, so
yeah,
I can't wait to hear what Crystal got to say about this.
Right. So I grew up. My mom has always been my little best friend. My whole life, I always thought my mom was like the dopest person. She always has to this. She's actually coming to Vegas too. That's how cool my mama is.
Ooh.
Yeah, mom. She's always been literally my best friend. But I was also blessed to have, my grandma had 10 kids total. My grandpa had 3 kids outside of before her, but then 7 kids, and her last 5 are in my age range. So my auntie, who I got to grow up with, she was 3 years older than me. So I learned a lot from her and my uncles because we were like no more than 5 years apart. So they always put me up on game with people. So that's why I said for a long time, I knew at an early age, even though I don't have dating experience in my adulthood, I knew who to take serious by the time adulthood came for me. So I will say, I literally was raised on I don't want to say pimping because it sounds like I was probably running people, but I wasn't. But like pimping as far as don't take people serious. So like I said, I'm not going to settle down until you give me something to settle down for. Like, if you want to get on the phone and say, I love you. Okay, cool. I love you too. I miss you. Oh, I miss you too. Oh, I can't wait to see you. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see you either. And I'm also going to tell this to 4 other people today because I know that just sounds good. Like people play you like that because they want something out of you. And it's up to you to give them what they want. But like for the most part, they want something out of you. So, oh yeah, you're the prettiest girl I've ever. Oh my gosh, I ain't never met a dude like you, my boy. Like, girl, boy, you don't go on my phone. But that's why I didn't take them serious because my uncles and my aunties taught me at a very early age, like people are intentional. Like when they want you, they want you. And when they're playing you, they're playing you. And it's up to you to see. And you could even get played in marriage and stuff like that. So it's not like just because you're married down the road, you can't feel like I've given 20, 30, 40 years for somebody who didn't want me or settled for me. Because people settle in marriage. People marry that girl that like it just made sense to marry her or marry that guy. It made sense to marry them.
That's the truth.
But, I didn't take people serious. So I didn't really have to worry. And I credit that to my my grandmas. Like I seen them, cook, do all that. Like I said, I come from divorced parents. So I seen how my mom navigated after a divorce or whatever, because they probably divorced when I was like 6 or 7. But it still didn't deter me from wanting to be married and sharing a life with someone. But for me, it was always deeper because Monique will tell you that I'm a caring person. I'm a hugger. Even though I said like the dude to tell you they love you, like, and I say I love you too. I really do love people. Like if I tell you I love you, like for the most part, I mean it, except for when it was like dating. But I'm a lover. So I've always been a nurturer and a caregiver. But I understand that even in me giving you that nurture and that care, it doesn't mean that we're meant to be. It might be that on this journey, you needed some love and you needed some care. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to be that X little thing that you had that's still a blessing to your life. That you look back in time and be like, you know what? You were so sweet. Yeah, I was. You're right. I was such a sweet person. Because I mean, that's just life. Like I know my role and I've always known my role in people's lives. So my mom and them just taught me. I was very observant, I would say. Because of everything that I went through, I've been a very observant person and I'm a people reader and everything. So I read and study people all the time and stuff. Like normally, I'm only talking on here because we on this show, but like normally I'm a peep out the scene first and like see how you are and be like, okay, okay. So yeah, but I credit that to my mom and my uncles and aunties. They definitely showed me the ropes and helped me put my best foot forward on pimping these people.
Shout out to you.
Help
You know, to thank you for sharing that. Because that's what I believe, I think all of us, you know what I'm saying? Like if we were to have, and Monique, I know you about to chime in too, but if we were put up on game, right? I think we might have been a little bit better. Maybe it's hard to determine, but just like you said, you knew not to take these little lines from guys serious. You knew it, and you knew at a young age, actions speak louder than words. A lot of us didn't realize that until later on when we got hurt a million times.
Yep.
That the actions speak louder than the words. You know what I mean? So salute to you, man. Salute to you.
Yeah.
It's your turn, Merle.
What was the question again?
What is the question? I don't know. What's the question? I forgot the question. This is so deep.
Did your mom teach you something?
Yeah, did you get any nuggets from your mom on how to communicate with men?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to answer this very respectfully.
Please be respectful.
Because my mom she watches my content, not all the way through, but she watches.
Hi, Mom.
I pray she's not watching this show.
But I think we at the end now. My mom watched the show. But we at the end, so I think we good.
Yeah, I think I'm
right.
She's yeah, she ain't gonna watch 2 and a half.
Catch the replay.
I know my mom catch the
replay. So my situation's a little bit different. No. My mom did not teach me she didn't teach me much about communication. I'll just say that. I had to learn the hard way, and I learned through my own life experiences. Considering how I grew up, I think I turned out pretty well when it comes to that, as far as like communicating and being very loving. I like Crystal, I'm a very loving, affectionate, nurturing type of person. That's just me naturally. And with that, sometimes people do take advantage. But as far as communication with men, no one taught me that. And obviously when I was younger, my communication could have been way better. Way better. But again, life experiences, growth, therapy. I am an excellent communicator today. So for that, I'm thankful.
Yeah, I agree. Life experiences. And then I had a brother who was 7 years older than me. So sometimes he would put me on game when he came around. If he wasn't in jail. He put me on game.
Yeah. Thank
you.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, because that's I know it's a touchy subject for a few.
Yeah, just depending on what your upbringing was like or what your household was like. So it can be touchy for some people. Yeah, but that was awesome, guys. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna just pick up the energy with some funny shit, and then we're gonna close out because it's getting late, and I want to be respectful of
A
everybody's
little early over here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, yo,
3 hours.
We are gonna play all weekend long.
Right, Crystal? We gonna
I'll get
corrupt
there tomorrow. My flight leaves tomorrow. My fun starts tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Nice.
She gonna get there tomorrow night, y'all. I'm gonna be there Friday. We're gonna corrupt Jay this weekend, y'all. So
Yeah, I ain't gonna see me.
Link up.
He said he ain't gonna see me.
Like,
we're gonna
I'm seeing Barry White quiet storm.
He said,
quiet storm.
We might go live and give y'all a little tease, but we're gonna corrupt them, y'all. We're gonna have a fun weekend. But anyway, sorry, y'all. My energy's a little low right now. Woo! Thank you guys. First of all, I want to say this has just been freaking amazing.
Woo.
I could cry. I'm so just thankful for this because I keep telling you guys, this is what I wanted, right? When I launched this segment. Literally everything that we did tonight is what I envisioned. I wanted to get a group of people, men and women together to have vulnerable, real, tough conversations, also have fun, you know what I mean? But really dig deep and like hear different perspectives. We can hear from men, we can hear from women. And then we have to remember, we don't all think the same. All women don't think the same. All men don't think the same. And that's why when I speak on things, I never want to, and I apologize if I ever have, I never want to insult everyone. I never want to just group all men together or all women together. That's never my intention. That's why I try to be intentional about saying some men, some women, da, da, da. But the whole point is for us to come together. And instead of talking at each other, let's talk to each other and get some type of clarity on like another perspective. And that's what I hope we continue to do because we need more dialogues and platforms like this where we can be vulnerable and real and have tough conversations without judgment and harsh criticism. And I am very thankful for my panel for just committing to this with me and being there for me, supporting me, being vulnerable, showing up, going deep. It's not easy to be vulnerable. I thank you. Of course, we all know, most of us, sorry, Chris, I love you. You should be a content creator. I think you're great. But most of us are content creators. We know it is totally different to come on camera and talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta or Power versus coming on here and talking about about your life. So I thank you guys for being vulnerable with me. I do not take it for granted. And then I want to thank the audience because this is the 4th or 5th episode. Every freaking week, y'all have come in, y'all supported me, y'all have been in the chat, y'all have been interactive. I F with y'all. I appreciate it. We're going to close out with some funny shit. I'm not going to lie. If I only F'd you once, I hated it. True or false?
I'm not gonna lie. If it's a toothpick, I don't even count you.
If the dick wasn't snapping, it didn't happen, honey.
And the size is usually why it didn't happen.
Monique 69.
Oh, if the peen wasn't snapping, it didn't happen.
Who, me? I'm a virgin.
If the size when capping, it never happened.
Hey.
If it was whack, I ain't gonna do it again.
I'm
gonna do it. No, you don't.
Okay, so let me ask y'all a question.
Here we go. Another hour. Let's go.
No. I'm not gonna lie. If I only smashed you once, I hated it. Let me ask y'all. Typically, that would be a true statement, right? To me, because if it was good, I'm gonna want it again. However, for those that have partaken in a one-night stand, if you have a one-night stand, again, that's not my ministry, no judgment. That's not my ministry, though. If you partake in a one-night stand and it was good, wouldn't you want
They're usually coming back?
Or does it depend on the situation? Like, were you on vacation and it was a one-night stand? Or were you in your hometown and it was a one-night stand? If you liked it, would you run it back or you keep it in the category as a one-night stand? Anybody want to speak to that? I'm not assuming
I just want to know if y'all have experience with that.
So are we like going to admit that we've had a one night stand first and foremost?
I mean,
hell yeah, y'all better grow up.
Y'all want to keep it real? We want to have grown folks talk,
One
right?
night, yeah.
I asked the question.
Yeah. Okay. I think Shannon wants to speak.
Is it too personal? Am I going too far?
No.
Oh.
No.
Not in my book, anyway. I can speak for others.
Go ahead,
Right.
Get it.
Yeah.
Whoever's
one night stands isn't my ministry either, but I would assume maybe it was good.
I love a good one night stand.
Like maybe I don't like you, so I don't want to do it anymore, and it had nothing to do with that.
Maybe you were cheating.
Uh-oh.
Not you, Shauna, but I'm saying in general.
Shayna.
Shayna, I can't, man. Shayna, thank you. I'm still working on your name. I'm sorry. Monique knows that. I'll be like, how I say her name? I'll be tripping.
We're going to get it right one day soon. It's okay.
He had it right earlier, and I was like, ooh.
Yay.
Yeah, he
I'm getting tired. I'm sorry. Shauna, I'm just getting lazy with my words.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
69 ways?
Yeah, I'm down for a one night stand. I mean, if it's good, I get them something to remember.
Ooh.
So the next time they get the other one night stand, they have me on their mind.
Ooh.
Sound like she advertising.
Like a pimp, like Mrs. Jinx.
Rock your world. You're gonna remember that.
Pimp these people. Pimp them.
Pimping.
You go, Shayna?
Oh yeah, I just said maybe I don't do one night stands either, but yeah.
You're like me. I
have you ever?
I just feel like if I don't like you, I'm not going to want to go back. I don't care how good it was.
Jay?
Damn. I am a Christian guy. I don't do the stuff like that.
Oh my goodness.
Not the British accent. Okay.
Right.
Okay, now 1000. Yes, back in college.
The good old days.
I'll give you a story. You want a story? Yeah, story time.
I love story time.
No stories? Oh, not that one. Not that one. That's the wrong one. Sorry. I pressed the wrong one. My bad. Here we go. Story time. So back in the days on the Boulevard of Linden.
Hey.
So I was in college.
Oh my gosh.
Going to college and I was studying business administration. And you got roommates and you got housemates, right? So in this dorm, you walk in, it's the kitchen, and then you got, the bedrooms on the left and the bedrooms on the right. This is good, trust me. So
I'm scared, actually.
Don't be scared. Don't be
Not
scared.
you scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. So
don't be scared.
To make a long story short, my boy was from Long Island. All right. He's a Puerto Rican guy from Long Island, Central Islip. That's how they say Long Island. All right. And he had a white girlfriend. Of course, Long Island, right?
Puerto Rican.
So she wanted to come and visit him. Right. All right. So my roommate, he went home for the weekend. Right. His roommate was still here. So he's like, listen, when my girl comes up, I need you to stay with Jay. Right. Cool. But look, my girl's coming up, but she's coming up with a friend.
Oh.
I said, really?
My favorite.
And she liked brothers. I said, really? I said, okay. He's like, yo, man, listen. This is how we talk. Yo, man, listen, man. If you play your cards right, you might hit it, son. You know what I'm saying? I was like, word? He's like, yeah. All right. So they come. This guy, he goes in the room with his girlfriend. Boom. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll let her stay on my bed, right? I got a sleeping bag. This is back in the day. You sleep on a sleeping bag, you're good, right? So I let the young lady stay in my bed. Okay. It's a twin bed now. This is college.
So sweet.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy. Player. Okay. So so I let her sleep on my bed. And I'm on the mattress, not the mattress, the sleeping bag. And my housemate, he's sleeping on my roommate's bed, right? Cool. Everything's cool. Now we have bathrooms in the back, and there's a thin wall in between those bathrooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
We start hearing, Right. You know what that means.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's
So of course I'm up, and she's up, and I know my boy's up. He's just not saying that, right? So I'm like, yo, you hear that? And she's like, yeah. I was like, I'm trying to be as nice as possible. That's funny, right? I just lay back down, and she says, hey. I look at her because we had like a little night light on. I look at her, and she pulls the bed sheet. She said, "Would you like your bed back?" I said,
Hell yeah.
So, as a young man, duty calls. And yeah,
Wait,
we
the
was.
other person was still in the room with y'all?
I'm gonna get to that. Bam, bam, wham, bam, all over the place, right? Man, we on top of the ledge, we on the edge of the bed. I mean, I'm tall, I'm 6'5". She gotta be like 5'4". Okay? Italian chick. We getting it in. Noise and all. Mind you, yes, the housemate is in the other bed, laying on the bed, facing the wall, and not moving at all.
Hey, y'all were in the same room?
In the same room.
That's my favorite. College life is unmatched.
College shit for real.
Yo, college stuff,
You
right?
are 6'5"?
6'5.5".
Okay.
With the barely white voice? My boy.
How is he a single man? Like,
You know what?
You like that milk and
You know
magnesia?
somebody lying today.
So make a long story short, it went down, and that was the one night stand. But so the answer to run it back with the question.
Yeah, I forgot what the hell was.
Yeah, because I was giving you a story. So to run it back to complete the question, to complete the cipher in this story here, you see, the question was, if it's good, will you spend the block on it?
Correct.
Well, it was good. And when my boy went back to Long Island, he said, you want to go? I said, hell yeah, she gonna be there? Yeah. So I spun the block. I went to Long Island for the first time, and we did it.
No, she's not a one night stand. That no longer counts as a one night stand.
Right.
One night stands sometimes turn into long term stands.
I'm just telling you that I spent the block on it.
You spun the block.
That's all. That's all. Now, did I spin the block on it again? Nah.
Okay. Well, that
The
was
reason.
fun.
Yeah, I'll tell you the reason why another time.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Thank you for sharing your
story time.
Intricate, detailed, very detailed story time.
You had Dr. Umar in the back of your mind?
Right.
Hell no. I was 17 years old. Dr. Umar did not exist. I did wear an ankh and I had kente cloth shorts. You know what I'm saying? So what a session. This is great.
Anybody else have any sex stories they want to share?
One night stand stories?
One night stand?
Yeah, one night stand. That's 6. I mean,
we all got a lot of sex stories.
Right. I think one night stands turn into long term, but yeah.
Oh, your one night stand turns into got you.
Oh.
Got it.
It wasn't meant to. Yeah.
Oh.
It happened.
Nice.
Well, this was really fun. I had a great time tonight, guys.
I love how your voice changes.
Right.
I know how she is when her voice changes. I'm like,
there's a lot going on in my head.
Yes, I'm like,
I feel like I'm a therapist. I just receive so much information from y'all. Like I just received so much information, and it's up here, and I gotta like unpack it.
Do you internalize it?
It was really interesting. No, I really enjoyed this conversation. I like to go deep with people. I like to have like intimate conversations.
Can we go deep, deep, deep?
Hey. I wish I could play music on here because we would really be turning up. Like I would literally, if I could play music on here, oh my god, it would be so much.
That's the after party. That's the after party.
I'm just saying, like I would literally go live with everybody and just like have random talks and like play music and like have like an R&B like session and like really have fun. But you know, YouTube.
I think you can do it on Rumble. I don't know.
Copyright. But yeah, I already gave my emotional speech. So y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. So I'm not gonna gas y'all up anymore. Y'all know I F with y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's past our bedtimes.
Past our bedtime.
Anybody want to? Oh, sorry. Let me be professional. Y'all want to go around and share, please, what y'all have coming up on the channel? Shayna, I'm gonna start with you, baby girl. What you got coming up?
I just did Love and Marriage Huntsville, Summer House finale, and The Never Ever Met. So those are, I'll be doing those again this weekend. So just take a look out for that and check the community tab.
Okay,
I might do the African, or what is it, South African, the Ultimatum.
I know, Ultimatum. Everybody is hitting me up about it. Yeah, I've heard it's very entertaining.
Yeah,
I might watch that on the plane. We'll see. Monique 69 words. What you got coming up, girl?
So tomorrow I'm a little behind. Summer House, I did not want to do this finale because it was so dang on boring.
I heard it was boring.
It's the finale. It's boring. Last week's finale is boring. But yeah, I got that and the Never Ever Met. I'm roasting some people on that.
The new episode gonna be out by the time you come out with.
No, I know, right? I just got certain 2, 3 people, 4 people to talk about.
Wow, I'm still awake. It's almost midnight here.
Yes,
it's late. It's late.
It's late.
And,
I'm sorry.
Love and Marriage Huntsville Sunday with Candy Love and Inga.
Turn up.
Yep.
Turn up. All right. The hardest working man in YouTube, Vacay JTV. What you got going on, boo? What you got?
Listen, it's been a pleasure, ladies. This was definitely an exciting time, and I appreciate you, Mo, for putting this together, and all of you for being transparent today because I learned a lot. And I hope Miss J comes back on to school us on some things.
She's gonna come every week.
I think she has a lot of value to definitely share from a marriage perspective, and
and she's
like
funny.
I do.
She's funny as hell.
Funny as hell, and she gets on your nerves. That's the part I love. I love that part. That's the part I love.
You want somebody to get on your nerves?
Everybody loves to pick on Momo.
No. It's all good. So, what do I have going on next? We got BMF the live discussion.
BMF.
Sorry, I'm tired.
Oh,
we got the shy. We got the shy. It's like I got episodes y'all don't got. What you talking about now? We got the shot coming up, episode 11 live discussion this Saturday. We just did a really, really good live, myself and Ashley. We did the Shattered Bonds, where we talked about the different intricate relationships between the characters and the different dynamics, and definitely check that out. We just did that. It's definitely on VKJ TV. Check it out. And then, I'll be spinning the block on the final predictions for the next episode for the show, but we will be getting prepped and look out for some character breakdowns for, some ghost characters that, and also shy characters. So look out for that.
That's amazing. Okay. As for me, hi. What did I do? Y'all, my memory sucks. I'm so tired. Listen, just check out my channel. I did some stuff this week, child. I think Monday I did The Shy with Moochie and Lamont. Today, we had a really good episode of Black Entertainment News. Very entertaining. Y'all please check that out. I mean, we do a great job. And then, obviously, Replay Crew. Y'all need to come watch this video, support, like all that stuff. And then tomorrow, which is Thursday, reality TV talk with me and Nita. And then y'all, oh shit, there's a bug. And Simba is about to eat it. Okay.
Good.
Kill it. Won't do bugs. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I hate bugs.
Not a dog.
I hate bugs.
Shoe.
Now she killing a bug on live. Girl, in this live.
You cannot make this shit up. Okay. Tomorrow is reality TV talk with me and Nita. And then y'all, I'm going on vacation now. So I will be on hiatus from YouTube. Y'all will not see me. y'all might see me next Wednesday. We'll see. I'll let y'all know. I might be really jet lagged when I come back. So I will post on my community tab and I will keep y'all posted. Y'all might get a live from us in Vegas or something. We might do something out there. We're gonna do something fun. Yeah, definitely gonna link up with Jay. We're gonna have fun. Crystal crazy, Jay. So get ready. And we're gonna have fun. So yeah, y'all.
He knows that by now. We've been talking for 3 hours.
Y'all see she crazy.
I'm the best type of crazy there is. It gets no better.
Crazy.
You know how it is, though. You know how it is. People,
I'm a
people change
blessing.
in person. So
I'm
we'll
a
see.
blessing. Oh, I'm not full character.
Let me give my flowers. Crystal is one of my closest friends, like one of my newest closest friends. We've known each other now. Has it been 2 years? Over 2 years now. Yeah. And we actually met in a social club here in Atlanta. I'm not gonna say the name right now, but yeah, I love her. She is such a good. When I tell you, Crystal is like one of the most genuine people I've ever met. And I feel like I connect with her because we both have big hearts. We're very caring. We're very understanding. We're very nurturing. We turn up. We're funny, but we also have deep conversations. She's married. I can learn from her. I'm crazy. She can learn from me a little something, you know? So yeah, she's a great person. And I'm really happy that she came tonight. And I think I'm going to keep inviting her. I mean, she is booked and busy. She is married with kids, y'all. So if y'all don't see her
in the car,
she is busy. But I'm going to try to get her at least twice a month on this platform.
Yeah.
Well, you know, my son comes out next month, so you can always invite me back for one of those episodes because you know how I feel about my baby.
Oh, Lord, y'all. Brillo, if you out there, Brillo, you got some competition. You know, Brillo calls Tariq his grandson. Crystal.
That's my son. He's the son I don't have.
That's
that bad child.
Y'all,
I love him. Yeah. And I'm gonna stick beside him. I hope he knocked everybody off.
Oh,
with my baby.
First, we need to take some boxing lessons first before he can knock anyone out.
No, he needs to just shoot him. Don't even fight, baby. That ain't his ministry. Don't do it.
Pop, pop.
It's a 22.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring Crystal ass back for damn Power Book 2 Go. So she gonna go up for her son to read, y'all. So y'all gonna see Crystal a lot on my channel. Again, I love all y'all. I'm tired. I'm about to go to bed. I got a pack, actually. Shit. All right.
Yes, you do.
Love y'all. Have a good night. God bless. See you later. Bye.
See y'all later. Bye.
Hello.